the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just live it up. Don't be scared. I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad. Cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just live it up. Don't be
Morning. I'm so sorry about the late start today, guys. I wasn't able to get to bed until 3 last night. I got up, I always get up at the same time every morning, 7:30. That's what I got my alarm at. I kid you not, when my eyes opened up at 7:30, I felt like that one episode of SpongeBob where he finally lays down and then you hear Squidward downstairs in his house go, SpongeBob, and you hear that shattering of his eyes opening. That's literally how it felt this morning. I was like, oh God. They got my McDonald's breakfast. I was like, fuck it. I want the QT, their iced coffee was down. So we ended up just getting McDonald's. So other than that, it's going to be a great day. Oh, man. How's it going, Cool Breezy? We got Melissa and Two Worlds W. Damn, I'm not seeing any good new games here either. Yeah, I saw a lot of people hating on Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Happy Friday, everybody. Max here.
On Assassin's Creed Black Flag. A lot of people hate the game. And I was like, I know it ain't the gameplay. What's going on? Apparently, on the Ubisoft version, like the Steam part of it, or not the Steam part of it, the PC version, you have to pay so much money to get the DLCs for it. Like, it's ridiculous.
Mix of gaming news. Coming up, Assassin's Creed Black Flag's microtransactions have fans frustrated, and the new PlayStation ports of Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2.
And you know what? They're right to be angry about it. They are. They have every right to be angry about it. Me, on the other hand, I'm gonna keep playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'm just not gonna touch the microtransactions. Fuck them.
Aren't all they could be. I'll tell you all about that. Plus,
I haven't needed to do it.
Big games that dropped this week. Let's get into it. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync dropped yesterday, and it's off to a very strong start. On Steam, it had more people playing it at once than any other entry in the series to date, with yesterday's peak concurrence just shy of 100,000 players. For comparison, last year's Assassin's Creed Shadows had a high of 64,825 players, while Assassin's Creed Odyssey earned 62,069. Black Flag's shiny new remake topped out on launch day at 99,451. The numbers are a little bit wonky because not every AC game has been available on Steam at launch, but it's still good news for Ubisoft in the wake of some recent financial woes, because clearly a lot of people are buying the game if a lot of people are playing it. Unfortunately, not all 99,451 of those players are 100% satisfied. After seeing that the $60 game offers over $80 worth of additional microtransactions, many proceeded to go and review bomb it, causing its Steam rating to plummet to mostly negative. One resounding complaint is from players who shelled out an extra $10 for the game's deluxe edition and expected to get the full package, only to be hit with the option to purchase additional cosmetic DLC packs at $10 a pop, plus $5 map and resources packs. Ubisoft spokesperson responded to the uproar on Steam saying, quote, "We've seen your feedback since launch and we're reading all of it. Thank you for caring this much about Black Flag Resynced. We want to be clear on one point. The standard edition is the full complete experience. Every mission, every island, the full story, and the complete world are all..."
People are aggro because it has a store, right? It has an in-game store. And the store has cosmetics, and the store also has resource packs that you can buy that give you little resources, right? Like wood or iron that you use for upgrading your ship. Just don't buy it. You don't need to. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Just don't buy it. It's really not complicated. But I will say that if the outcome, and I'm not doing any kind of gatekeeping or running goalie for Ubisoft. The people have spoken. If they don't want to see it, they don't want to see it in a single player experience, then get it the fuck out. I feel the exact same way. I just learned to ignore it. And you know what? These other gamers are right. We shouldn't ignore it. It shouldn't be there. It just shouldn't be there. Get rid of it. If you're truly changed as a corporation, Ubisoft, get rid of the microtransactions. Get rid of them.
There, with nothing held back. The additional packs are entirely optional extras for players who want them, never a requirement to enjoy or complete the game. We'll keep listening as you play. Now, this isn't exactly new or something that's exclusive to Ubisoft. This kind of cosmetic...
I had my first crash last night on the game. I was boarding a ship, and I was at a really, really weird angle, right? I was at a really fucking weird angle. And I went to board it, and it froze mid-animation. And I exited the game, closed it, and then that's whenever I got the error message. Morning, Ramboni. How's it going? Oh, CEO. How's it going, bro? I did look at Battlefield 1 and 2. I did. I'm really excited about seeing that again. I think it's awesome. There was no way for me to look it up, but I did talk about it yesterday, or day before yesterday. I think it was Friday or something. I talked about Sony bringing back Battlefield 1 and 2. Black Ops 1 and 2. I talked about how I'm going to be playing me some zombies.
DLC has been present in tons of games for at least a decade now, and I'm not positive, but I feel like the original Black Flag might have had it too. Personally, though, I'm absolutely livid because there's no way I can enjoy, let alone finish this game, unless my ship has a glow-in-the-dark steering wheel, my Edward Kenway is dressed like Sub-Zero, and my cat is on fire for some reason.
That's really cool.
All jokes aside, though, Black Flag Resynced is a very good remake of an already very good game. Go check out IGN's 9 out of 10 review if you're on the fence. Shifting from Black Flag to Black...
By the way, the IGN review of Black Flag, I see you, IGN. Good job. Good job. I'm impressed. Thank you for giving it to a gamer that was going to give it a fair review. Good job. It's about time, but good job. What is that notification? Oh, Total War. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm so
欢
hyped
迎
for
来
this
到哈
game.
米吉多顿战区，此战区包含了多个可玩横星系。
Hold on. Let me. I'll do the thing for it. Welcome to the Armageddon Theater
哈米
campaign,
吉多顿战区，此
which contains several playable planet systems.
战区包
Planetary
含了
systems.
多个可玩横星系，每个恒星
Each planetary system is filled with multiple planets. Here, I'll pull up the trailer for this game because I really like looking at the trailer. The trailer for this game is so good. Warhammer 40K Total War trailer. Is it Total War? I don't think it's Total War. It is Total War. I love the trailer for this game, bro. I saw the trailer for this game and I immediately played. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. So I saw the trailer. Warhammer 40K. Is it Dawn of War? Yes. So here, this is the other game that I bought whenever I saw the trailer for this drop. I immediately was like, I'm getting this. Where's it at? Oh, no way. Did I lose it? Wait, what happened to it? What? Where the hell did the trailer go? Oh, here it is. This is the new game.
The grim darkness of the far future. Every soul's survival hangs by a thread.
It's not turn-based, so I'm happy with that.
Mankind is beset by endless tides of aliens, traitors, and demons. Across countless worlds, battles rage. Lead your armies. Conquer worlds. Fight on as the galaxy burns. For There is no peace amongst the stars. There is only war.
So I saw that one, and I immediately bought this one. And I absolutely enjoyed the hell out of this game, by the way.
Peggy 16.
This is the one before the new one.
In darkness, I shall be light. In times of doubt, I shall keep faith. In throes of rage, I shall hone my craft. In vengeance, I shall have no mercy. In the midst of battle, I shall have no fear. In the face of death, I shall have no remorse.
I enjoyed the hell out of that game. This game was really good. The trailers for it, man, they hype it like crazy.
星系都拥有多个有着独特生态系统，
Characterize their own
与战
biomes
士
and
优势的
tactic
星系。
advantages.
现在，我们正位于一个文明世界的轨道上空，它正在遭受
Under threat by an ongoing invasion of orcs. What's really nice about this game is that you can play as all the factions. You don't just play as one. You play
欧
as
克
all of
蛮
them.
人的入侵。星球总督向
The governor of this planet has issued us a mission
我们发出了
questioning
求援。
aid, requesting
从
aid.
战略角度来看，
And strategically, it makes sense for us to help.
支援他们也是明智之举。死亡制造者舰队
The Def Macros fleet are sending down reinforcements to the
队
surface.
正在向地表投送援军。我们的主舰位于轨道上空，我们可以在登陆前率先发动轨道轰炸，削弱敌军。这或许能帮助我们前线的士兵守住阵地。欧克蛮人正在逼近，一旦这座城市失守，我们将失去整颗星球以及随之而来的所有战略利益。我们当前指挥的是星
Oh,
界
it's a
军，
little guy. He's
他们拥
new.
有战略利益。
Oh, he's not
我
little.
们当前指挥的是星
That must be the new commander they
他
added.
们拥有庞大的兵力储备，但在近战中，没人想和欧克蛮人硬碰
I
硬。
miss
我
so
们必
much
须以己
dialogue.
之长攻彼之短。因此，在战斗侧方，我们将派出一支小型分遣队，去补给列车后面先行埋伏。侦察哨兵机动性很强，视野极广，能为我们提前窥察战场和敌人位置。他们还能根据战术需求配备不同武器，例如自动炮、重型火焰喷射器以及导弹发射器等。我们在这里设伏，等待欧克蛮人经过。一旦时机成熟，便从侧翼突击，打乱敌军阵型。
Put their forces.
地图中央沿水域展开的是我方主力部队，这里将
By the way, this game was hard as shit to play on a Steam Deck. Having to drag and drop the cursor was almost impossible to do, but I managed to do it. Yeah.
正面战线，主要由卡地亚突击军与卡舍金组成，部队将尽可能利用掩体进行防御。
I think what would really add the next step in this game would be if you could take control of one of the grunts and like go down into a first person like actual shootout, you know, with the other mobs around you. I think that would be really cool.
大幅提升他们的生存能力，并降低我方命中的概率。
There was a game where you could do that.
但并非所有单位都依赖掩体。欧格林配备撕裂枪，在近距离战斗中拥有极强的压制力。
Oh, they actually interact with the objects
拥
now.
有极强的压制力。
That's really cool. Bro, this thing's gonna make my PC run like ass.
我们的装甲部队将在另一侧阻止欧克蛮人正面突桥。我们将诱导敌军从斜坡进入水域，他们的移动速度将会减慢。我们也将趁机削减他们的兵力。我方装甲力量的核心
But actually,
是
the environment actually slows them down. Look at that. It actually like slows them down. So if you so why that matters is because if you put like forces here, and they're trying to make a beeline towards your base, then you can use this obstruction to cut them off. That's actually really cool.
削减他们的兵力。我方装甲力量的核心是帝皇毒刃，这是一辆重型装甲坦克，极难被击毁。虽然速度较慢，但它所搭载的强大火力足以弥补这一点。
Tanks are new.
与星界军不同，欧克蛮人几乎不会利用掩体，他们热衷于直接冲向敌军。重甲强蛮人是擅长近战的精锐步兵，他们装备着杀戮锯、能量柱以及双联喷火器等致命武器。正如计划的一样，水域正在拖慢敌军的脚步，并使他们挤成了一团。 这为我们使用女武神火箭提供了绝佳时机。我们可以调整导弹的攻击角度，对聚集的敌人造成毁灭性打击。
Yo,
风暴小子是突击步兵，利用跳跃背包冲入敌阵。
bro, I kid you not. There was one map that I could not get past to save my life. I got so lucky because what these orcs do is they have like barrels on their back and they explode on impact. They're literally like you know, bombers. I'm not gonna say the first. They're like S bombers, right? So like they run towards the person or the thing they want to blow up. They mostly like they immediately make a beeline for your base, and they just immediately like launch themselves at your base and blow up. It's so annoying.
他们能够迅速跨越大片区域，甚至翻越建筑，直接切入战场关键位置，在近战中彻底摧毁敌人。我们的前线就要撑不住了，是时候 发动伏击了。
You're looking too good for them Space Marines.
将为我方开辟出一条全新的进军路线。
Well, the environment actually gets destroyed now. Look at that.
出一条全新的进军路线，这是欧克蛮人完全没有预料到的。这将迫使敌军分散兵力，以此缓解前线的压力。不同地图中都将有大量可摧毁的环境与建筑，他们将不断改变战术。
Does that mean that the buildings can actually be blown up by the laser beam? I know that's a really stupid question, but that's really cool.
以创造新的战术选择。我们的前线被突破了，现在是战术撤退并重新组织防线的时候了。
Coffee is a godsend to average civilization. Coffee isn't just good; it's the best thing ever created or discovered.
有时候牺牲在所难免。这些士兵已经完成了他们的使命。
Oh, I see a little sword. You could just freeze it.
欧克蛮人最大、最
there it
屌的
is.
单位出现了。
There it is.
践踏狙击
That's the big one.
超重型战斗机。
I hate how this thing looks. I ain't even gonna lie. I hate how this thing looks. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look like anything else the orcs have. Other than like the fact that it's yellow, it just looks so out of place. It looks cool, but it just doesn't look like it fits in.
装甲厚重。
I don't know how else to explain it.
虽然行动缓慢，但它装备了大量武器，包括超大砍刀、死亡加农炮、超级加特林炮以及超级无敌火箭。我们需要调动一部分装甲力量，逐步削弱它的防御。我们还有杀手锏位使用。由于我们的主舰仍处于轨道之上
Oh, you can actually target.
多矛打击，对敌军造成毁灭性伤害。随着践踏狙击被摧毁，欧克蛮人的阵线彻底崩溃，敌人开始溃逃。我们或许赢
Oh, I got
这
him.
场战斗，但这颗星球乃至整个恒星系的战争仍在继续。
I'm gonna play the shit out of this game. Hold on. Is this the new Warframe game, or is this... Soulframe? Soulframe is the new thing, right? That's the Souls-like. I hope I'm right. Yes. Yes, it has to be.
A splinter in the heart sings in the dream.
What the hell is... What is this?
From courage comes wrath. Wild graces bring doom. Memorials to the Iron Mayflies. Herald to your shallow heart.
Huh? You did?
The
How was it?
murmuring curse. The heart. Rhythms.
Oh, now my brain, for morrow I'll come. This night of war.
It tastes nothing like it looks. What? It kind of threw me off. It's strawberry, right? It's some kind of strawberry drink from like Starbucks. It's not red, which is you know, coconut. That don't taste like coconut. It tastes alcoholic. My fiance says this tastes alcoholic, but it's not. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell this is. This is some kind of new Starbucks concoction, I guess, that tastes alcoholic, but it's not. Yeah, it does kind of taste like sour gummy worms. Now that you say that, not like the normal ones, the ones with like the sugar on it. Huh? It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. I would totally get this again. This is really good. It is an energy drink too, huh? I'm gonna be fucked up today. Well, I guess I'm not getting any sleep tonight. That's true. I wasn't just. I was exhausted this morning.
Will dawn before
Thank you.
sun.
My fiance says hi, chat. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta watch us the IGN review of this. Let's go. Let's get it, big dog. Let's get it. I actually have this DLC. I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet.
If your main problems with Doom the Dark Ages were that you wished it was faster, harder, and took more cues from Doom Eternal's mobility options, then, oh boy, do I have great news for you. The Revelations DLC ramp scene...
They said that they brought back the aggression from Doom Eternal and put it into this DLC. The only critique that I had about Doom Dark Ages was the lack of glory kills. They were so good. Why did they get rid of them? But supposedly they got rid of the defensive strategy that they had for Doom Dark Ages and made it a more aggressive playstyle in Doom Revelations, which is the DLC to Doom Dark Ages.
Intensity up to 11 by introducing a brand new sub-weapon that totally changes the flow of combat, doubling the amount of options you have to dispatch demons, and, most importantly, giving the Slayer his dash back. All of this builds off the already enormous arsenal of weapons, techniques, and mods from the end of the base game, which, admittedly, does make juggling all these new options a little bit overwhelming. That said, if you can overcome the steep learning curve, this is quite simply the most exhilarating Doom's combat has.
The trick with this game is to just keep moving. Keep moving, no matter what the learning curve is. As long as you keep moving, you'll live.
Eternal Siege and Gods DLC, and the clearest evidence yet that it is the best in the business when it comes to single-player first-person shooters. Revelation's story picks up where the main campaign left off, and while you can technically jump straight into it first, you'll be missing out on some pretty important context. Of course, you don't need much context to enjoy blasting an imp to pieces with a super shotgun, or jamming a spear through a mancubus's chest.
The one thing that I loved about this game compared to Doom Eternal was that in Doom Eternal, I never had any goddamn ammo, bro. I never had any ammo. You'd have 9 weapons, and them bitches would be fucking dry 75% of the time. I kid you not, it would drive me crazy how many times I had to fish for ammo. Like, I understand the mechanic of it, but God, dude, it's so annoying.
Why you'll want to make sure you play through the campaign first is to familiarize yourself with the Slayer's arsenal of weapons and techniques, so you know what tool is right for which job. Because this DLC throws you into the deep end right from the start and demands that you know what you're doing. Even as someone who did play through Doom the Dark Ages on Nightmare difficulty more than a year ago, Revelations started kicking my
brother. My hat's off to you. You ain't like a Souls player, but like my hat's off to you regardless. I'm a Souls player, and I won't touch this game on Nightmare difficulty. I've been playing Odyssey in the hardest difficulty. It's been fun as hell too. I won't touch this game in the hardest difficulty. I got on, tried to play Doom Eternal on the hardest difficulty. Couldn't even get out of the tutorial area. Just like God of War, the 2018 version. I got on, put that bitch in, and get in like the hardest difficulty. Couldn't get out of it. I played all the other ones in the hardest difficulty. Had no problems. Couldn't get out of the tutorial area. If I can't get out of the tutorial area in a game on the hardest difficulty, I usually bump it down. I'm just like, nah, we gonna be here way too long. Straight up.
Ass right from the start. And then, just when I started to find my footing again, Revelations did something truly bold, and took away the defining element of the Dark Ages combat, the shield saw. In its place, I gained the chain spear, which has a lot of the same functions as the shield, but all handled in very different ways that end up totally changing the flow of combat. For example, the spear can still parry green enemy attacks, but now you have to time a strike so that you essentially clash with theirs. It's uniquely satisfying to bat back projectiles and smack away swipes and slashes, but you do lose the safety net of having a shield to negate damage if you mistime the parry. The biggest difference between the spear and the shield is how you get around.
I mean, is it really your son's fault, or is it the teacher's fault for believing that? I mean, let's be honest here. W's son, by the way, because here's my view on it. I would be patting my son on the back if he was able to talk people into doing stuff like that at that young of an age. And here's why. The world is a whole different place than whenever I grew up in it. It's going to be a whole different place than whenever they grow up into it. It's going to be worse. If it's bad now, 10x it. It's going to get worse. I'd rather have somebody that knows how to play the system than somebody that's going to end up in jail, if that makes any sense. If you can talk your way out of a speeding ticket, you've won in life. Honestly.
With the shield, you were able to use a shield bash that let you zip towards and slam into any target at high speed.
I love the shield bash.
But you didn't have much mobility outside of that. With the spear, you can no longer instantly close the distance between you and an enemy. Instead, you throw it into a foe and slowly pull yourself towards them, maintaining full directional control as you launch either above,
so it's like backward scorpion,
around, or right in front of your target. It works almost exactly like the grappling hook on the super shotgun in Doom Eternal, which is appropriate as the entirety of the spear's kit feels designed to inject Eternal's focus on mobility back into the grounded and heavy feel of the Dark Ages combat. Perhaps the best addition, though, is also the simplest one. The Slayer can dash again. I knew I missed the dash throughout my playthrough of the base game, but I didn't realize just how much until
shut
Revelations
the
came back.
hell up.
It completely changes how the Dark Ages plays. Instead of being basically required to stand my ground and parry a sequence of attacks, now I can slip past foes, use my grapple to leap over them, dash behind cover, and just stay more mobile overall, much like I would in Doom Eternal. It's an added layer of creative combat expression that was missing here, and while it still isn't quite at the same level as Eternal, it gets pretty dang close. These combat options only expand the deeper you get into the DLC, as not only do you get your shield back, with the ability to hot swap between the two sub-weapons at any time, but you can
really?
also
So
collect
you get the shield back.
bundles of platinum to purchase new abilities for the spear. These
What? They have abilities now. Look at that. That's insane.
include a damaging stab, an aerial slam,
Ooh.
or a damaging javelin toss, and each of those abilities come with their own upgrades that add either additional utility or a direct counter against specific types of enemies.
Dude,
For
that's
example,
sick.
the stab
How
will deal
big is this DLC? Like, that's a lot of skills. How big is this DLC? How big? How many hours is the new Doom Dark Ages DLC? What? The new Doom, the Dark Ages expansion, titled Revelation, offers a massive amount of content that is roughly the size of a full game or larger than the previous Doom Eternal DLCs combined. That's insane. So this thing it's big enough to be its own game. I was looking at these stats, the new perks, and I was like, that's a lot of perks. Holy crap!
or a direct counter against
a
specific
DLC?
types of enemies. For example,
Damn.
the stab will deal extra damage to heavy melee enemies. The
And
throw
if you
will deal
bought the digital deluxe edition or the collector's edition, you get the entire DLC free. Well, you already paid for it, but still.
damage to flying baddies, and can be upgraded to pierce through the fence like projectiles that Mancubi toss out, and the slam can be upgraded to make
But
health
talk to
pickups
me about
pour
these
out of
glory
foes that get
kills.
hit by the resulting explosion. It again calls back the Doom Eternal style of making different weapons counters against specific enemy types. Except here, you don't have to worry about constantly swapping between them. Everything is tied to the many abilities of the spear. It's so much that it can honestly be a little hard to keep all of your different combat tools straight. And I often found myself getting tripped up by the fact that the button to throw the shield is different than the button to throw the spear. The buttons to parry are different between the
Why
two
the
sub-
hell would they do that? Bethesda, what are you doing? They made the buttons different to throw the shield from the spear. Dude.
buttons as well. This leads to lots of moments where my brain says, parry, while using the spear, only to press the right mouse button, which is parry on the shield, to do a throw instead and launch myself into a terrible spot. Remapping the controls is something that I can do, of course.
That loser just lost to
myself
1-up.
into a terrible spot.
You lost to 1-up. You're a loser.
Remapping the controls is something that I can do, of course, but because so many abilities have overlapping functions, it's hard to find a control scheme that feels universally good. Ultimately, it's a learning curve that I was able to overcome, but the road to retrain my brain was a rocky one to say the least. Instead of just dropping you into a series of levels one after the other, Revelations introduces Purgatory, which is a new hub area that you can explore with minimal enemies, puzzles to solve, and plenty of secrets that those puzzles help to uncover. It's a very welcome reprieve from the relentless action of the main levels. I always enjoyed coming back with a new
Bro, really sitting here complaining about the relentless action of the main levels. Bro, are you kidding me with this? Seriously? Yeah, I know that dude just didn't say that. Clearly I'm crazy, dude. The fatigue is getting to me. No, he didn't say that. I know he didn't.
And plenty of secrets that those puzzles help to uncover. It's a very welcome reprieve from the relentless action of the main
Oh, so he did. He's just that stupid. Okay.
levels. I always enjoyed coming back with a new ability so I can venture into a part that I hadn't explored yet, or discovering a new code for the teleporter that would bring me behind one of the many gates that are locked from the other side.
That's
The main
kind of
levels
cool.
themselves
So it's like a teleporter. That's really cool, actually.
also do a good job of meeting in the middle between the acrobatics heavy level design of Eternal and the wide open arenas where you face down a literal army of demons that were so heavily utilized in the base game of the Dark Ages. No longer are collectibles shown on the map when you get close to them either. Now they only show up as a check mark once you collect them. Yes, that's right, even collectible gathering has been made much harder in this DLC. The one bummer about
What the fuck, bro? No, why? I don't want that. Bro, like, I maybe I'm the only, maybe this is a hot take. I hate having to look for shit in games. Bro, just put that shit on the map. I don't want to waste so, like, it's not bad enough that you've got all these collectibles that are, like, ingrained into every single frickin' level, right? Dude, I don't want to have to look for it. Just put it on the map. Just put it on the damn map so I can find it. Like, dude, seriously.
this is the fact that there is no returning to previously completed levels, nor is there fast travel between checkpoints until you beat the campaign. So if you miss a collectible and pass a point of no return, there is no way to go back for it until the very end.
That's ass.
That's pretty brutal in a game as tough as this, especially when
Brutal.
it comes to the artifacts that you must find all the pieces of in order to reap a large platinum reward. As far as new enemies go, Revelations brings back the notorious Archvile, who stays
Oh, I hate that enemy, dude. I hate this enemy. Oh, I hate this enemy with the fiery passion of 1,000 suns. I hate this goddamn enemy, bro. Because this enemy summons, like, other enemies. And he TPs around the map like the little coward he is.
true to his name as a straight-up vile nightmare. Like in previous iterations, he will summon enemies into the fight unless you're able to stop his ritual. To do that, though, you need to first break through his cage of shields, then deal enough damage to him to interrupt the
What
summon.
is this shit? Cage of shields? Bro, ain't no cage of shields on that. Dude, what? That's new.
So, You need to first break through his cage of shields, then deal enough damage to him to interrupt the summoning. Sounds simple, only you need to do all of
Oh,
this
he's way bigger now. Whoa, they made him really big.
while also avoiding getting mobbed by the surrounding enemies. Then
Used to, he was like average size. He was actually like a little bit taller than you. That's
there's
weird.
the Cosmic Elemental, who flies around and summons a bunch of smaller elementals that he sends one at a time to home in
Oh,
on you
I see it.
and deal big damage. As
Yeah, the Cosmic Elementals suck too. I don't like those either.
As these big bats are, as mentioned
That's
before,
the Cosmic
they all have
Elemental.
weaknesses,
I don't like
and
those either.
identifying and attacking those weaknesses while still focusing on survival is a huge part of what makes Revelations combat so much fun. Like my original playthrough of the Dark
It's not the individual enemies that get you. It's whenever you've got an Archvile, the summoner, well, which is the Archvile, and then you've got a cosmic one. You've got like 2 cosmic ones. Then you've got like a cyber demon, and then you've got like a bunch of mobs running around. You got the summoner just constantly summoning enemies, dude. Like it can get chaotic really quick if you're not careful. It makes you could have like 5 lives and lose them all easily.
gauges, I made it through Revelations on Nightmare difficulty and did it in about 8 or so hours. Granted, I
That's not
imagine
too
most
bad.
people will not attempt this DLC on the hardest non-permadeath difficulty setting on their first time out, so your
There's a permadeath difficulty. Doom has a permadeath difficulty? Bro, like that is like that's so sadistic. Why? Why? Just why?
mileage may vary when it comes to
W10
length.
joules
Whatever the case may
from
be,
Melissa.
there's still a ton of game left to play
Let's go,
after
Artemis.
defeating
Let's
the
go,
final
Mossy
boss
Cracker.
and piecing together the Master Key. The Master
Oh,
Key can
Mouse.
be used
Let's
to
go,
unlock
Mouse.
purple doors strewn
Let's go,
all
Rachel.
across the 4 main levels, and even Purgatory. These doors open the way to more puzzles, more combat challenges, new challenge rooms, new currencies to unlock the capstone
Oh, dude, I
abilities
love
for
the
your
old ones.
spear and armor, and even classic Doom levels that reward you with a piece of the 93 shotgun.
Let's
a
go.
superpowered version of the OG shotgun from the original Doom. Needless to say, there's more than enough incentive to play through these levels again to try and complete all the optional challenges, especially since it all culminates in one last battle against the true final boss of this expansion.
Oh, we're not gonna see it? It's dirty.
Doom the Dark Ages Revelations is not for the faint of heart. It demands mastery of the Slayer's many tools of destruction, including exciting new options like the Chain Spear, and rewards that mastery with some of the most exhilarating combat rooms I've ever fought my way through. The Dark Ages action was already among the best in the genre, and this DLC elevates it even further by fusing it with just the right amount of Doom Eternal to make the two feel similar, but still wholly distinct from each other. It's a steep difficulty curve to climb, but it's well worth the effort.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to play
For more
it.
recent IGN reviews, make sure to check out our review for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Along
I'm gonna have to play it. I am. Wow. Nothing new on PlayStation, so let's move on. Y'all know what time it is, right? Y'all know what time it is. It's Daily Dose of the Internet time. Check out Daily Dose of the Internet on YouTube.
Everyone, this is your
This is brand new, by the way. This is a new Daily Dose of the Internet. Just uploaded a couple hours ago. We're also going to do a Daily Dose of Pets. Because hell yeah.
daily dose of internet. This guy got 3 AI assistants to count to 100.
Just count from 1 to 100 and don't stop.
Got it. Yeah. All right, I'll start us off.
I'll say 1.
Okay, so what we got to do is we got to Patriot missile this car. Okay? We got to put this out of its misery before it even starts. That's what we got to do, okay? That's what we got to do. We got to end this ASAP. There is we got the Terminator being built in this car, man. We gotta end that shit. What is that? Skynet? We got Skynet in this car, man. We gotta save humanity. You know what I'm saying?
The next day I can say 2, and we'll just go until we hit 100. Ready? I'll start. 1.
So I'll say 2, and then you'll say 3, and we'll keep.
Oh my god, they actually got a function done. They are working in unison to do this. He didn't even ask that. He just wanted them to count to 100. AI is scary.
Keep going one after the other.
You guys don't have to explain to each other how to count.
So I said 5 and you'll say 6 and we'll just keep this rhythm going all the way until we hit 100.
Exactly. I'll say
Stop
6
saying
now.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Let's go. The career.
Stop saying exactly.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
Let's go. The career.
Oh, that arm!
D1.
Corny. He said NFL. Who?
Oh! Oh! He almost had it. He almost had it, bro. Bro, you almost had it. Please don't stop trying. You almost had it. You almost had it, big dog. Oh my gosh. He was going too fast.
Aren't you late for a meeting?
Oh shoot, I'm late.
What is this?
This little guy wanted to know what it would be like to fly.
Bro, tell me to dog. Yes! Yes! Yeah! Look at how happy he is, bro!
Richard?
Jesus, Amy.
Am I going in?
Black Ace.
Oh my god!
This little
What? Bro, you lying. You lying. You know you lying. What? I've never understood how people manage to get this into the thing. Is there like a magnetic thing that attracts the disc? Like I genuinely don't understand how this works.
Jesus, Amy.
Am I going in?
Black Ace.
Oh my god!
This little guy messed around and found out.
Oh. Look at him, he's cute. I'm gonna mess you up. It's like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I don't think he's excited to be at the concert.
Bro, just imagine you sitting there trying to do your job and you got this like 5-year-old like screaming like a friggin' like a chihuahua at you, dude. Like, oh my god, bro, that should count against that person. That really sucks. That really sucks. Yo, shame on that parent for doing that, by the way. That parent knew better than to do that. That's garbage, bro.
These guys were flying this drone around when an eagle decided it was their time.
Bro, eagles are the most majestic animal on the planet. Can't be convinced otherwise. Yo, that eagle literally snatched that drone up. He is like, this is mine now. I will feed this to my young. My offspring will feed on the blood of this drone. Yo. Oh! A lot of people get killed doing that. Don't do this. Don't be an idiot. Don't do this.
Buddy, how did you get it?
It's like, you know why I'm here. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ?
In there. How are you gonna get out of there, buddy?
He said, what, me move? Nah, man, you moving. Get up out of here.
This guy really received his daily dose of karma.
Huh?
Excuse me, mate. Can't park there. You can't park there, mate.
Uh-oh. His car died. His car died. Oh no. What the hell?
Hey, bro, you letting all the AC out, bro? Close the door.
What the fuck? Hey, you can't park there. Oh man, here we go with this. We got Skynet on the counteroffensive.
Perfect. So I'll say 1, you say 2, and we'll just keep that rhythm going. Ready? Here we go. 1.
Exactly. Perfect. I'm ready. Right, so go ahead and say 1, and I'll jump in with 2 right after you.
This flight crew were given an impressive light show as an electrostatic discharge spidered across their windshield as they evacuated their plane.
No, not the cows!
That one might do it. Oh, over the stick. Hit a chunk of wood.
This guy was skiing along a glacier in the French Alps when he took a little tumble.
Yo, what? What the heck? Dude, that's terrifying! Oh, no! Bro, like, that... Okay, so, like, there's a part, I don't know if it's the Arctic or if it's in Alaska, where the landscape is really jagged and like... I don't really know how to describe it. It looks kind of like your fingerprint, right? It's like all jagged and like it's got massive grooves in it. And they say that people fall down them all the time and they just never get found. They just never get found. Dude, fuck that, dude. That's terrifying. Oh, bro.
This marina in Norway was suddenly filled with an unusually large
That's beautiful. What? Get out, bro. That's gorgeous.
amount of jellyfish.
I would never jump in that water, but man, that's beautiful. It's one of the most dangerous things in the world. It's the size of a pin. I'm gonna go poke it with a stick. I could already see it.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess it's their first day on the job.
And this is what replaced 95% of the job force right here. This menial labor task. Yeah, we got a robot to do that. We don't need you anymore.
Are you kidding me?
Yo! Yo!
Are you
Yo!
kidding me?
It's just like a normal worker. Look at that. At least it doesn't have a mouth to backtalk you with, right?
First time I ever get surfed by a robot, and it fails.
That's sick. This is gonna be the first boat that I ever ride on right here. That's sick. Look at them all.
Fire when this goat seemingly escorted the firefighters to the source of the flames where they were able to extinguish it.
That goat, bro.
Mira, agáchate así y mete las manos por aquí, que no puedo por ti gordo, ¿sabes? Sí, eso. No, pero mira, el truco es esta ahora, mira. Ay, ¿qué haces? ¿Qué haces, loco?
This guy created a homemade boat.
Bro did him wrong, man. Bro did him wrong. That's messed up, big dog. That's messed up, man. That's messed up.
This guy created a homemade boat.
This is innovation right here. Ain't no Skynet gonna make that. That's disgusting. So, I've actually seen this done. I've seen this done in real life. So whenever he lets it go, this cap is going to go perfectly over her head. It's supposed to, if it's done right. If it's done right.
This is exactly what robots should be used for.
Bro, what? Get up out of here. And you think your job's going to stay on life support? Bro, we going to need that UBI real quick.
Driving 8 scooters at once.
Bro.
Who the
Oh! Wait, does he not have a leg? He doesn't have a fucking leg. I just realized this man doesn't have a leg. What a beast. That's cool.
Marie? I guess he just wanted to take a closer look at her.
Hi.
All right, my nephew is teaching us how to tie shoes at his job.
I actually learned how to do this. Someone, I saw a short do this. This actually works. This is a real thing.
What is happening right
Yeah.
all my life?
It's a real thing. That's a real thing. I've done it. That's how I tie my shoes.
All my life.
I saw it done once, and I immediately was like, I want to learn how to do this.
At his job. What is happening right
That's a real thing.
all my life.
Oh, morning, Dr. Mantis. How's it going?
I absolutely do not get.
What the hell is that, bro? Oh, hell no. You burn that bitch down with fire. What is that? What? Why is this here? What is that? Yo, look, it's like down in the thing, too.
I absolutely do not get paid enough for this.
Guys, I bit into my grape and there's another grape inside.
No, you just opened up the bag of grapes and you took a smaller grape and put it into a bigger grape.
I better win some money. I'm gonna tag the official grape at. Look, guys, this is actually crazy.
This guy 3D printed a custom mouthwash attachment.
Mouthwash attachment. Can we take this guy's, like, ability to vote away? You think that's okay? I think that's okay, right? I mean, like, it even shows you the angle. I mean, it's a good idea, but... Oh my god, dude, what are you doing?
Oh, I got it on video, though. We're good.
Bro, he trying to get him some cookie. Look, he got the cookie in his hand. He got the cookie in his hand. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't doing nothing. Dude, he trying to eat it real quick.
Intentionally froze their flowers with water before a severe freeze to protect the plant's delicate tissues. When water turns to ice, it undergoes an exothermic reaction which releases heat, forming an insulating ice cocoon that keeps the flower safe.
Why is it so...
That's a massive cow. Holy God, why is that cow so big?
Big! Oh my...
Yo, that is the biggest cow I've ever seen. Is that normal? Is that normal for them to get this big? Like, what kind of cow is that? That's a huge car. It's bigger than her. That's a huge cow. It's bigger than her car. Biggest cow, ever. Come on, piece of crap. Biggest cow ever. The biggest cow ever depends on how you define the title. In modern history, Blossom from Oregonville, Illinois, holds the official Guinness World Records title for the tallest female cow historically. Caravan heifer is recognized as the heaviest cow ever recorded in England. That's not the same cow. So, this cow might actually be bigger.
Oh my god, do not, no!
Yo, that's a huge cow. That is a huge cow, bro. Like, its face is bigger than her torso. Holy shit, that thing's huge. Oh, it's drooling everywhere.
Your turn. Go ahead with 2, and we'll keep the pace all the way up to 100.
All right, perfect.
Her keys were being pulled back into the house.
You see the issue? The issue here, I'm about to pull out the sexist card, is because they got a female. That's
So I
why.
said
That's why
one,
they're
now
doing
it's your
that.
turn. Go ahead with 2, and we'll keep the pace all the way up to
Talking.
100.
All right, perfect.
Her keys were being
Oh
pulled
no,
back
the other guy was talking to. Never mind.
into the house, and she
Never
couldn't
mind.
figure out why.
Darn it! Stereotype fails again.
Give it to me.
Oh, oh! Look at that!
Give it to me.
He's like, it's mine now. No, no, no more songs. What is this? What the fuck? Bro, I can't even hold a damn umbrella without it being turned inside out by the wind. Like, what? What was that? What was that? Oh, he broke it. Badass.
This might be the most unique workout spot that I've ever seen.
Why? Oh.
Hello.
Gluten-free phone repairs.
Truck.
Bro, it laid that thing like a tuna can, it did. Damn, boy!
Oh, fast, fast.
Ooh, man, somebody lost their job that day. Yes, sir.
Throw that bitch at you? Throw that bitch as hard as you can.
Didn't even react, man.
I just told you that.
Damn. That's pretty awesome.
I don't think his friend is helping out too much.
Bom dia!
Bom dia.
Eu tô igual esqueleto!
哦，他们说白金会吓小孩，你说他会不会吓？
Whoa! Wow! How did you know how to do that?
Smoothie. Smoothie. Come on, Smoothie, don't be shy. Huh?
The Swedish delivery company wanted to show off the precision of their all-new self-driving electric trucks by having them navigate a maze of ceramic vases.
So, like, I gotta point this out. So, where the hell are these things at? I heard that truckers were losing their jobs to these things, yet I don't see any on the roadway. You remember like in the year 20, I think it was like 2018, 2019, or 2017, where people like, well, not people, truckers were losing their jobs? Right? Like the industry was dying and whatever. Whatever happened to these? I heard that they were losing their jobs to this, or are they just losing their jobs to immigrants? Like, oh, I actually have a video to show y'all. I got a video to show y'all about that whenever we get to the political stuff.
Full, and we'll just go straight through. Let's do it.
Yep, that's exactly. We'll just keep it going. So I'll go ahead and say 4, and we'll just keep the rhythm going.
This is for us, right? This is made, and a lot of companies say, "Oh, there's fish coming in. Look at that."
You see, this is the issue that I see with AI. There are too many of these companies that are trying to make the AI less of a tool and more of a personality. They need to get rid of that. I want this to be a tool like Google search engine. I don't want it to talk to me like that. I just want to be able to tell it to do something. Like if I want a personality AI, that should be its own criteria. You could have like tool AI, personality AI, that kind of stuff. I need to patent that.
We'll just keep it going. So I'll go ahead and say 4, and we'll just keep the rhythm going.
This is for us, right? This is made, and a lot of companies say, "Oh, there's fish coming in. Look at this. That is a massive fish. That is massive.
That is a big fish.
That is an absolute monster of a carp.
One of my subscribers sent me this video of them predicting a lightning strike.
I saw someone do this on another TrendingVideos video, so I want to try. Lightning is gonna happen over there in 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, holy!
Oh, give me my pizza.
I hear G.
Damn, bro.
Oh!
Yo, he caught it with his booby.
Oh, give me my pizza.
I hear G.
Damn, bro.
Oh!
This guy bought a robot that could play with his kids.
You can't just be a parent. Booster. You know, before it was tablets, now it's going to be this. Do I even want to know how much that thing cost?
I dropped a few upon filling them, and they've not popped. And so I thought, oh, how strong do you have to throw these? I did like a weak throw, and it's nothing. Medium throw, nothing. I have to throw with the whole force of the sun, and it still doesn't pop. Why do I have to hurt people with these?
Oh, are they gonna fight over it? Oh no. Yo, W, bro knew what was up. He said, hell nah! Yo, these guys are actually surfing and fighting with lightsabers. This has to be a Disney movie. You guys want your choreography for the next Star Wars film? Here you go. Disney, they're giving it to you. That's so badass. Yo, W surfers.
Stop making fun of me.
Look at me.
It's not funny.
Bro, those eyebrows. Bro, those caterpillars, those Ethiopian caterpillars that like crawled onto your forehead, bro. Jesus.
Your eyebrows.
God, son.
So my favorite clip.
Bro, you know he has to cut the midsection of that. There's no way. You know he has to wake up every morning and cut the midsection.
So my favorite clip this episode is a little longer than usual, but I saw this really cool clip of David Blaine doing magic on a plane.
I'm going to use two, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll use two aces. Hold your fingers like this. You guys see this card?
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm giving it to her. What card is it?
It's a dime.
Yeah, let them see so they know. Yeah. Can you all see that? Ace of Hearts?
Yeah. Yep.
See from where you are? Mm-hmm. So watch this move. Look, see how I do that little switch? Hold it with both hands. Two hands. Yeah, tight. Good. Now I have the diamond, right? Mm-hmm. Without looking, what would you bet on? Without looking.
Ace of Hearts.
Everybody has a favorite.
I would say it's the diamond. I think it's the diamond.
Numbers up to 10 are always different. Okay. Say your favorite number up to 10. Say a number. Everyone's different.
Say it out loud.
Yeah,
7.
7. So because he said 7, I was pulling the 7s out of the deck, and you just called out 7. When you did that, I pulled the 7s out and I put them.
No.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No. What?
At least they rised,
Bro.
I guess.
What the fuck? Wait, what's going on here? For everyone's sake, I'm never making chocolate. Why did you roll them up? She rolled up the cookies and baked them that way. Why did you do that? Why have you done this? Why? Why have you done this? Why have you done this? She baked them like that. Bro.
Sitting here post-workout trying to relax, and I think my tree is threatening me.
Yo.
That's for sure a threat.
I am so dumb because I was looking at this address and I was like,
Bro, what the hell even is that? What are you even supposed to do with this? Bro's playing like Sudoku or something.
well, that's confusing because how will you know if it's 3444 or 3444?
She fell through. I kind of feel bad, but it's like, oh look, she's feeding me.
Stop saying exactly.
Got it.
That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Huh? Oh, here we go. Y'all know we gotta watch us some Daily Dose of the Animals.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Pets.
Yes. Do you think they give that dog alcohol? Hold on. Let me preface that. I know that like in some places, right, they give dogs alcohol, right? It's as crazy as it sounds. Like usually it's not a lot, right? It's not enough to make them sick, but I've seen places like in really podunk towns where they do that, right? You think they give that dog alcohol? I bet they do.
Il est de retour.
That says it's hot, bro. That says it's hot in this bitch, man. You probably one of those damn people that keep their house at like 80 degrees.
Il est en plein kiff intersidéral.
I'm just trying to give you some water.
He says, you ain't giving me nothing! Nothing!
No. Behave. That's not behaving.
This dog has mastered the art of rage baiting.
Bro.
Sorry. So we just got a brand new, very beautiful kennel, which we're very excited about. But it came in this giant box, and this is what we discovered. Maze, go kennel. She thinks the box is her new kennel.
That is a huge box. I mean, it's a massive box.
Amazing girls.
Where can I get tickets to see him live? I hope they managed to find the culprit.
I wonder who did it. Bro, that dog's face looks like he just got a big old bowl full of crack.
Which one of you did it?
I wonder who did it. Huh. It's a mystery to us all.
Winston.
You can see the moment his brain cell finally kicked in.
What the hell is going on here?
Are you videoing him?
Look at that good boy! Look at that good boy! It's a wiener dog! It's a weenie boy!
Lucky. Gretchen, what are you doing in his hay? Again.
Oh no!
Get out of his hay. Sorry, Lucky. Gretchen, Bernice, Veronica Jones. Hey, get. I know, Lucky. I'm sorry. Sir.
What? Where's he going with the sponge? Yo! Yo! Yo!
No. No!
Yo! I've never seen a cat take a sponge like that. Oh, that TV's got eyes. TV's got eyes, man.
This is what I have to deal with.
Oh, bro, I love him. I will fucking make him a throne. A ferret! Woo! I love ferret! That's a ferret boy! Do the Weasel War dance. Yes, 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 he's gonna roll right off the side, watch. He's a good boy! He's a good boy!
These goats are disabled, but that doesn't stop them from causing trouble.
Yo, that's what's up. Oh, look at him go! Yo, they gave the goat a license plate.
What do you have, Morty? Oh my god, Morty.
Bro, that dog looks like he's got a big bag of weed. What is that?
Is that my lettuce?
It's a... Dude, it's a... It's like, nah, that's gonna be the yard's lettuce. Yo, W10 Jules from Mouse. W Mouse.
Super.
Did you know that horses can scratch themselves like
What? I've never seen a horse do this.
dogs?
Fucking old. Whoa. No.
It looks like the old Target dog. Y'all remember Target used to have a dog, and it was a dog just like this that had the one spot.
О, ты молодец. Давай, 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 давай. Идем, 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 идем. Он грызет его.
Look at him! He's a happy boy. Smack, 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 smack. He's smack, 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 smack. Oh, I see why you were in the kennel. That dog's gonna hit his face, dude. That dog's gonna hit his face. God, dog. The whole way out the door, huh? The whole way out the door.
This little kitten just discovered the ceiling fan.
Oh. He is very intrigued by the ceiling fan. That a boxer? It looks like a boxer.
This guy just got caught in the act.
Bro, he's just like that kid from earlier sneaking that cookie, bro. He's just like that kid from earlier sneaking that cookie. Look at him. Look, look, we see you. We see you. You gonna hurry up and eat it? Why would you leave the treats on the floor? Bro. I think those are huskies. I think it's a husky. Those dogs are such crybabies. They're so dramatic.
I didn't know the goats could make this noise.
What the fuck? He's like, no, I don't want this. No, no, thank you. No.
Wow.
About Eddie Rayner.
Good balancing.
Okay, Mr. Jingles, you've got yours with a can of Coke, and I've got mine with Tango. You got some seeds, and I've got a sandwich. Tea time with Mr.
Yo, that mouse is adorable.
Jingles.
I just found out that birds can be ticklish.
Oh, is she about to get dragged? Yep. There goes.
Of de-shedding the dog.
What are you doing?
Yo. What a lazy ass little shit. They're gonna bite his tail too on top of everything.
Watch your tail.
Bro. Bro.
Watch your tail. Get out.
This has gotta be the most unbothered cat I've ever seen.
That's hilarious.
Diam aja. Oh, bentar sekali lagi. Bentar lagi. Iya.
Yo, these are the two brain cells of somebody on the left-hand side of the political spectrum trying to figure these things out. They're just not doing it, man.
Stassi, let's go. Stassi.
No.
Stassi, let's go.
No.
Okay, bye.
Look at that dog, bro. That dog's like, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, bro, look at all the holes that this cat's put in the curtains, bro. Bro, I sneeze from across the room and my curtain thing falls over. How?
One of these dogs is a hunting dog, and one isn't. Can you tell which is which?
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Good boy, Randy. Good boy. Come on, Copper. Good boy.
I said that it must have... I beg your pardon. Is that because I'm not talking to you? And I'm talking to your mum? So she said that it shouldn't be confused with panic.
Personally, I think they're both completely innocent.
What did you do, Sydney?
Oh. Oh.
What'd you do?
Fat dog, dude. That is a fat dog.
Did you get into Mommy's garden?
No.
Or
He did it.
Oliver. Oliver, did you get in Mommy's garden? Sydney? Who did it?
This pony just wanted to join the wedding.
Oh, there's a whole... Apologies.
What? Why are you doing that for? The horse wouldn't hurt nobody.
Come here.
Oh.
Come here. Let me put the medicine in your ears. Come here.
He said, no, I don't want the medicine in my ears. It feels weird. No. No. No.
Bernie.
Please accept my apology. Come here. Are you serious?
Oh.
Here. See if she lets you give it to her.
Mama.
Oh. Oh, what a little shit. Proceed, dude. Dude, that's intentional. That's intentional. Oh, I thought it was trying to knock the calendar off. Holy! Damn! Yo! Bro, that
This
dog
horse
is
got freaked
sheer
out
muscle.
by his own reflection.
horse is gonna break that window, bro. Who's the furry boy? It's a ferret. Oh, look at him go. He says, yes. Yes, this is my ball. My ball. Look at this little shitter.
I would give in to her so fast.
I'm working, darling. Oh, I know. You just want a bit of attention.
No, he wants that. Oh. Oh.
I'm working.
Bro, I don't care who the hell's up in my house. I can't throw fetch with the ball. We having a problem up in that bitch. Somebody getting out and it ain't gonna be the dog. I promise you.
Oh.
Oh, hi. Just a random dog. He says hi. He will give me.
Go there.
It's gonna take that pole with it. We'll take that. Yep, there it go. There goes pole. Bro, I can't. I can't with that.
Literally just put it down. Put it down.
This dog was feeling
Bro, those little dogs like that are so destructive.
a bit nervous at the party.
That was another thing my doctor was like, if you don't have to work stuff.
What you doing? It's Friendsgiving. You can't be in the bath. It's Friendsgiving.
He says, you want to watch me?
Come on, come join our friends. Come on.
No. Oh.
All right, Chubbs.
Oh, it's a dog.
That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed.
Yo,
If you like this video,
Daily Dose of Pets. Daily Dose of Pets. All right, let's move on.
The IRL streamer Gideon quit after this body cam footage released. And
Did
we
he
covered
really?
this situation a couple days ago, and it's safe to say this body cam footage did not help his case in the slightest.
What are you arrested for? Disorderly pursuit.
Quit?
You're yelling. Disorderly. You're under arrest for being disorderly.
Freedom of speech. You can yell on the sidewalk.
Sitting here causing a scene.
On the sidewalk.
Yep.
So you can't yell?
Anything I need to know about.
That's so weird, because, like, I mean, think about how many protesters cause scenes on sidewalks.
Officer, how fast do you think this is going to get dropped? Do you really think this charge is going to stick? Do you guys really think
There's no way that the charge is stuck, right? There's no way.
going to stick?
Sure, we have a
do you want to waste your DA's time? I am a multi-millionaire. I promise you, I can take this as far as you want.
In fact, it was such a bad look for him that it seems like he felt like his only choice was to publicly apologize and officially quit streaming.
While I still don't think I committed a crime, I still do think
No,
that,
he didn't. He didn't commit a crime.
you know, genuinely, I was just being not only just an ass, but annoying. And
You were rightfully so being an ass. You were helping out one of your friends whose mother had a squatter in their house. You didn't do anything wrong. You were on a public sidewalk and they arrested you for expressing your freedom of speech. That's insane.
And I've come to realize that, you know, genuinely, streaming makes me the worst me.
I don't know if I quite agree with that, but I guess this is his decision for now. But yeah, the body cam footage of the iconic "I am a multi-millionaire" line, that was fine.
That I can kind of see. I can kind of see that being you know, a little problematic.
Uploaded to YouTube. Again, I still don't know why he dropped that one, as it was some sort of like weird get out of jail free card. Like, imagine the outrage if he was like, I am a multi-millionaire, and the cops automatically went, oh, our bad, and they just like unhandcuff him. That would be crazy. Like, I don't know what he was expecting here, because I'm sure that would result in a protest a whole lot bigger than the stream snipers from Gideon's stream. But with the release of this body cam footage, we got a whole lot more context, including the stuff that happened after the stream was turned off.
I am a
He
multi-millionaire.
said he quit what he was doing, but he's still on YouTube. So like, so he didn't quit streaming, he just quit doing this, or just...
I promise you, I can take this as far as you want. Officer, you will be in a deposition and you will be arrested. This is...
Here, back here.
Is this really the route you want to go, officer?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to waste taxpayer dollars?
Yep.
Officer, can I ask you a question?
No.
Can I please...
Sit.
Do you really want to abuse me, officer?
I don't believe that, because like, he also protested outside of the police station as well. Do you think maybe he's gonna be doing some legal matters, kind of like Asmongold? Asmongold was sued by Mizkif, and recently, like yesterday, the lawsuit was thrown out of court, right? And he was able to make comments on Mizkif again. Do you think that he's not gonna talk about it, or not? He doesn't want to look like he's involved with it because he's doing legal action? If so, that would make sense.
Get your foot in.
Officer, I can't even fit in
Get your foot in.
How are you going to arrest somebody that never even went on the property?
Also, I'm going to be real here and say this was some really quick turnaround time for getting this body cam footage uploaded. So, like, whoever is behind Code Blue Cam probably broke the world record for filing the fastest FOIA request. But either way, I mean, all the context from the cop's perspective does not make Gideon look any better.
That guy's harassing somebody over
I don't
there.
think Gideon did anything wrong. Like, multiple times. Here's the thing. Multiple times. And now, I know that supposedly, there was so like, legally, the guy had been evicted from the property. And Gideon, at the beginning of the stream, said that he wanted to get the guy out sooner. But, like, he had been brought to the McDonald's on multiple occasions, and it ended up back at the house. I don't really know, like, we don't have any, like, current updates on if the guy actually moved out or what's going on with that. We don't know anything yet. I would assume, based on the law, that he's been completely removed from the house, right? But if he wasn't going to be, if he didn't leave and he still kept going back to the house, even after the eviction, I mean, what do you expect them to do? It's just like Asian Andy. Like, what did you expect them to do when you've got a squatter in someone else's house?
It's been like an ongoing, like, years issue. They're like harassing this dude, stalking this dude.
So it's been going on for years. Okay, so then that kind of proves my point. So if this has been going on for years, then this guy's just going to do it again. So no, this kind of solidified my thought on this. Is like, the guy's just going to stay there. That dude, like, what?
I kind of all compiled today.
So the long story short is this guy lives on getting evicted. His nephew is throwing you see him with the party hats and stuff, on a eviction party for the uncle. They have access to the house. They went in there with big speakers and they just with them for YouTube videos. So they've been chasing him up to the McDonald's for his YouTube videos. And McDonald's kicked him out earlier. They keep coming back while he's here. They keep kicking him out. Now they're sending more people up in here. So,
but hey, also to give him kudos, it seems like he's actually taking this in. He wants to grow from this, because after all the backlash and jokes on his behalf, that's resulted in him, I guess, officially quitting streaming once and for all. Hopefully it's just IRL streaming in this fashion, because Gideon has had a lot of IRL streams that have had positive impact, that have been extremely entertaining.
The issue is that Gideon didn't do anything wrong here. Like, even if he was harassing this guy, he was within his legal rights to stand on the sidewalk and protest his disapproval. And the issue is that the internet didn't have his back. So, like, even if it's good, even if what Gideon was doing is good, the fact that the internet didn't have his back kind of shows a shift in the atmosphere. There's actually a content creator like narrative behind why he would stop streaming to YouTube or stop live streaming, I guess. Oddly enough.
Absolutely had his slip-ups. Like, was Gideon being annoying here by harassing fast food employees and I guess wasting the time of the police officers? Yeah, but also, compared to basically anyone else we cover, this is some light work.
What I'm here to just pretty much say is the shenanigans are stopping. The shenanigans are over. This was a very humbling experience that I really needed. The whole situation humbled me. The reason why I titled the video what I titled it is because I'm never gonna stream again. I love streaming, but it's just too much bad comes with it. I don't know how to control myself. And so the best way to control myself is to distance myself.
And you know, I completely get that. I get that. I completely understand what he means by that, by the way. I do. Like, I completely understand.
And so I just can't stream anymore, and I won't stream anymore.
But if you weren't aware, we just covered Gideon being arrested for stalking and disturbing the peace while he was attempting to do a evict the squatter stream. Originally, Gideon was supposed to help his friend and fellow creator by name Skeeter Jean annoy Skeeter's Uncle Joe, enough to get him, I guess, to voluntarily leave his grandmother's house, where he was supposedly squatting.
For the past decade or so, he's been financially exploiting and abusing my grandmother, who was also his mother. And before that, he was doing the same thing to his grandmother, which is my great-grandmother.
Skeeter explains that despite repeated warnings from the family, his Uncle Joe refused to leave his grandmother's house and had been squatting there for months.
I was going to go over there and kick his ass myself.
I feel like every family has one of these. Has one of these people that are like just annoying little rats. Little cockroaches that like mooch off of everybody they can. I mean, like, let's look at this guy. Like, he looks like somebody that's on, like, either he's addicted to some kind of substance or alcoholism, right? Like, clearly, and he's taking advantage of the older people in the family that really want to. They don't live in the current world. They live in the past where you could leave your door unlocked. Kind of like how our government does, right? Where they just expect good faith people.
Grandmother's house and had been squatting there for months.
I was going to go over there and kick his ass myself, but then I thought, wait a minute, I have a YouTube channel and it's monetized, so I can just expose him on the internet and make some money off of him.
Which is a fairly popular style of content to make now, but I believe it was first started by the streamer Asian Andy back in the day.
Yeah, and if you don't want it to happen to you, if you don't want content to be made of you, then don't squat in someone else's domain. Be thankful we don't live in a day and age where they're legally allowed to cut your body up. If you do this in a third world country, they kill you and they eat your corpse. Right?
When he needed to evict someone from, I think it was his either grandmother's or mother's house. So he essentially camped out in the house, moved in as a tenant, and just annoyed the crap out of them on stream.
By the way, the reaction of this video was so fun. I enjoyed the hell out of reacting to this content. It was so funny. This was so funny, guys. I enjoyed watching this. I enjoyed watching every second of Asian Andy getting this lady kicked out.
By playing a whole bunch of loud music and doing unbearable stuff.
It's a civil matter. I'll see you in court. It's a civil matter. I'll see you in court.
That's the door.
Everyone hates squatters. And when you have a content style of people just being extremely annoying to people who are being extremely
they made TV shows out of it too. There's TV shows now.
Financially damaging to whoever owns the house, it can create some entertaining moments. And if it stuck to Gideon just hanging out in the house being annoying, that would have been fine technically. But unfortunately for them, doing a squatter stream with no squatter in the house isn't really exciting content. So it seems like Gideon wanted to speed up the drama and he started searching for Joe all over town. And that's where he fumbled.
But according to Joe, the harassment did not stop there. He claimed Skeeter, Gideon, and their film crew continued following and filming him at the restaurant, ultimately provoking him to call the authorities.
Joe was avoiding the situation like the plague because he knew what was going on. And Gideon and I guess his henchmen then annoyed the police, fast food employees, and government workers, all while live streaming themselves and slowly
growing. This was going on for 10 years. For 10 years. 10 of them. 10 years this guy's been doing this to his family. And how many of those years do you want to bet that this guy's even been arrested for it? Probably not a single time in 10 years of him sitting there and squatting off of these old people. Yet Gideon expressing his freedom of speech regardless of what it's about on a public sidewalk. That's the issue with it. I want to see I actually want to see what the lawyer, because there's this lawyer guy that usually pops up on my feed. I want to see what he says about this. I do. Because I feel like this has been a blatant violation of his freedom of speech. I do. Because they told him he wasn't allowed on the property and he went onto the sidewalk. That's what he did. Like, it's ridiculous.
A group of stream sniping fans hoping to get on this action. So a larger and larger crowd started to form. But everything essentially came to a breaking point when the police warned Gideon that he would be arrested for trespassing if he entered the McDonald's that Joe was hiding out at again.
Believing
he didn't enter the
back to
McDonald's.
the McDonald's in search of him, the officer returns to the restaurant to keep watch.
All right, we're going to go back and deal with them. Hopefully we can see what we can do about getting them out of there, but we'll see.
And soon, a large...
I feel like I could watch Legal Mindset. If Legal Mindset did a video on this, it would be good too. But there's another guy that he's a black dude that usually has his unbuttoned shirt a little bit. He's got a really high pitched voice. You'd know him if you saw him. He's usually like in a nice he's like in his living area or something. It's a nice house, beautiful house, by the way.
Group arrives back at McDonald's.
I want to see what he says.
The officers are ready.
What's the problem?
McDonald's doesn't want you guys on the property, so you guys got to leave.
Is he here?
Doesn't matter where he's at. McDonald's does not want you on the property. You guys have to leave. You're gonna be...
Who's you guys? Can you be more specific?
You.
So they said these people?
Him, yes. You guys cannot be on the property.
Hey!
Or they're gonna arrest you.
Do you guys want some McDonald's? Y'all want to go inside real quick?
You know what would have been way better? What would have been better for everybody in this situation and taxpayer dollars if they had just arrested the guy for abusing an elderly person? Because the thing is like, I could understand if this was like a 2-year thing. 10 years, this guy has harassed 2 different family members, right? And you know what's sad? Is he's getting away with it. That's the saddest part of the whole thing. He hasn't been arrested. This is ridiculous.
Trespassing if you go in there.
Bro, you don't have any, like no offense, officer, but like, do you genuinely have nothing better to do?
There's a message that needs to be sent here that says, don't fuck with my family. Because the police aren't going to enforce it.
Do you have anything better to do?
But I guess instead of accepting this and just returning to the house to pivot, Gideon tried to hand off his equipment to some of the fans at the scene so they instead could go inside the McDonald's and confront Joe.
Let's see if there's some McJoes in there.
We gotta arrest Joe. We gotta arrest Joe.
He's in there? Should we give them the camera? Yo, do me a favor. Be very careful. Just wear this as a backpack. You didn't trespass them, so shut the f up! Bro, you haven't been trespassed. Just walk inside.
Just to get on my video?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But make sure y'all stick together.
And again, I said this in my last video, but using your fans to do that, that's just such a massive liability risk here. Like, I have no idea why he would ever do this. But regardless,
I would do that. Gideon, even in the body cam, said that he would cover all their legal fees, even their bail. He said that he would hook them up. That's what you do when you have money. You hook people up that do your bidding, right? Like, what do you mean? Am I the only one that's like combing through the bullshit that's going on online and like looking at what's actually like being laid out? Like, how many of y'all would accept like $2,000 to go and like punch somebody in the face? Like $2,000 just for punching somebody in the face, not including having your bail, getting your oh my God, all of your legal fees taken care of, and possibly a career in streaming. Like, dude, come on.
That backfired massively because...
Oh, but I'll lose my job. Well, it won't matter. The job that you would probably get working with Gideon, like, Gideon would immediately get you, like, if you made a YouTube channel that day, you would probably be monetized within a few hours. Straight up. And then you can collab with him and get all those new subs and stuff. Like, dude, what is it? You could make thousands in a month. Like, tens of thousands. Like, what?
Because just as they were about to walk inside, the police showed up again. And Gideon kind of had that moment where he was like, no, wait, don't do it. And then suddenly, the police were there. It was too late. Everyone got.
A good example of this is whenever that guy in North Korea punched Johnny Somali. It was okay whenever he did it, right? A YouTuber bailed that guy out. But it's not okay in this instance. See, I got y'all. I got y'all, and y'all didn't even realize it. Y'all didn't even realize I got y'all. I got y'all.
Got arrested. So the two fans and Gideon were handcuffed.
Wait, actually, come back. Bro, they're really protecting Joe. Officer, what are you doing? Officer, never trespass them. You can't trespass somebody.
1212 dispatch. We're going to have one detained at this point.
Officer, you cannot trespass somebody.
Traffic 1 detained.
See you going too, Mitchell?
Here, give me my backpack, my man. Bro.
I guess. Put your stuff down.
Officer, you can't trespass somebody.
You're under arrest.
Here, record this on your phone.
That's serious, bro.
So clearly, this little plan did not work out. So what ended up happening in the end was Gideon and 3 teenagers were all arrested, while Gideon complained about his handcuffs and yelled about how much money he had and how the police would totally regret this. And then on top of everything, he was claiming his rights were violated.
I can't even fit in here.
His rights were violated, by the way. They were. He didn't step on the property once.
Officer, I can't even fit in here.
Get your foot in.
How are you going to arrest somebody that never even went on the property?
He couldn't even fit in the car. That's a big boy, bro. He couldn't even fit in that car. I kind of didn't realize how big Gideon was. That dude could have been a football player. He's huge.
Property. Put your foot.
That's a big dude.
I can't fit. Can you put them in the front at least?
He can't fit, bro. He actually couldn't fit. He had to sit on the seat sideways. He actually couldn't fit in the car, bro.
You're trying to push me, but I can't scoot.
I've had bigger people in my car.
Officer,
You're
you're
turning sideways
actually
and
hurting
scoot.
me. Officer, please.
Turn sideways and scoot.
Can you just put my handcuffs in the front?
No, you have to turn and scoot that way.
Have you guys consulted with the DA?
We don't have a DA.
You don't have a district attorney?
No.
You don't have a state attorney?
There's no district attorneys down here.
What about state attorney?
Go, put your feet in.
Now, I don't know if it's true.
I'm almost fairly certain that every state has a district attorney, doesn't it? There's no way they don't have a district attorney.
But it'll be solved in a court of law, which is also why I have no idea, again, why he would be screaming, I'm a multimillionaire. You'll regret this. No, dude, just be quiet. What's happened has already happened. Just settle it in court. Solve it in court. Fight it in court. Do whatever you need to do in court.
I think that he was also pissed that he was being arrested whenever he was trying to get a squatter out of his house, or out of his friend's house, that had harassed his grandmother for 10 years. And a great-grandmother before that for 10 years. Like, over the course of 10 years. And he didn't get arrested once. Like, I understand the anger. Like, what if that was your grandmother? What if that was your friend's grandmother? And it was making your friend's life a living hell? Like, think about that. Like, dude.
But don't be screaming that you're a multimillionaire. It just makes you look extremely bad. Regardless, the cops then start talking to a bunch of the fans, and they're like, oh, we're just here to buy a drink. But obviously, they're not stupid. They're just like, okay, bounce, please, before you get arrested.
And I think 2 more just walked in here. If you guys aren't getting food, get out.
No, we are. You saying what? I'm just kind of confused. Are you guys involved in all this stuff too?
We were earlier. We were staying at the house, and then we just pulled up in here to get a drink. We were out. We haven't been here the whole time.
Yeah, we just pulled up.
Yeah, we
just came back.
Okay, well, if you guys are involved, I suggest you leave.
See, I don't think you're understanding what I'm putting down. This uncle went from their great-grandmother to their grandmother. What do you think the likelihood is that he would have found another family member or somebody else that he would have done that to? Now, everybody knows who Uncle Joe looks like. Right? Everybody knows, just like Asian Andy, what the squatter looks like. And by the way, the squatter that Asian Andy dealt with had a prior 20-year record of doing this. She had been to over 200 homes and done this. But you know what happened? She got put in jail finally for assaulting Asian Andy. That's the trick. You have to aggro these people so much that they end up putting their hands on you, and then they get put in jail. You realize that that lady had flooded the bedroom and done thousands of dollars worth of damage? What do you think the likelihood is that this dude was punching holes in the wall and putting drugs behind the wall? Something tells me it's not zero. Think about how much stress that has and how much strain that has on somebody that's pulling Social Security. It's not a matter of dealing with it this one time, it's preventing it in the future. It doesn't have anything to do with the current situation. It's making it so miserable that they won't try to do it again. It's the same concept with immigration. You have to make the laws so fucking miserable that they won't do it again. And if the laws won't do it, then you have to take it into your own hand. Like I said, they should be thankful that it's not a third world country. They should. Because you'd be killed.
At one point, the staff of the McDonald's even pops their head out.
If he did something like this in China or North Korea, they'd be dragging this dude out for public execution, like, straight up. It's home invasion, like. And just imagine if he was being aggressive towards the grandmother, or he was being, like, a type of way towards the grandmother during all of this. Dude, hell with that.
Asking the police, hey, what should we do here? Because people from Jitty on stream are just spam calling the McDonald's without stopping. So they just have to reply, let's just pull out the cord right now and, you know, not answer that.
And we don't have to agree on this. That's fine. I'm just saying that if the laws aren't going to be in place, you can't hold a streamer. If you can't hold the police station liable, you can't hold the streamer liable. That's my view of it. If you're not going to arrest the guy that's squatting in people's homes constantly, then you shouldn't arrest the guy that's harassing this fucker. Because what do you think he's doing to this old person? He's harassing them too. Who knows what kind of abuse went on in that house towards that elderly person? We don't know.
Yeah, just unplug it, ignore them. That's what they want, is you just answer and get annoyed. They just want to make you mad, so if you just unplug it and they don't have the chance.
So the problem that Gideon's found himself in here is that he could complain all he wants about this being unfair, but it's very clear he was heavily disrupting business here and was absolutely disturbing the peace of this McDonald's. And this is obviously despite
That's a bullshit excuse, because if Gideon was like, hey, you guys need to go in that McDonald's and buy yourself some food, wouldn't that add to the revenue of the business? Like if Gideon was like, hey man, take this camera equipment, go in there and buy yourself some food and film that idiot in there. They wouldn't have eaten there, but now they are, right?
A alleged pathetic squatter is just hanging around inside of the McDonald's. But obviously, all of this.
But because the McDonald's was covering this guy, now they're getting hate. If that makes any sense.
Insanely viral, along with the court footage and Gideon's resulting crash out. But what I honestly did not expect was his crazy 180 all within a few days. Because when Code Blue Cam uploaded the body cam footage, they quickly posted on their community tab that Gideon was trying to have the video.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, exactly, Cool Breeze. Yeah, you get it. You get it. That's exactly my problem with this. Is that how are you going to do all this? You're going to sit there with 5 squad cars and you're going to wait for Gideon to screw around, but you're not going to arrest the guy that's causing all of this. That's the problem with this entire thing. You want to sit here and blame Gideon for bugging this dude, but this guy is going to go and do this to somebody else. He's going to do this again. He will. That's what he does. And there's nothing legally that is against it other than the eviction process, which, by the way, the eviction process, if you don't have the money, costs thousands to evict somebody. It's so much money to evict somebody. It's not even a joke how much money it is, because you have to take them to court. They have to be there, legal proceedings, lawyer fees, court costs. It's thousands of dollars.
Taken down and even commenting on it. But let's be real, Gideon's behavior on his stream
That
was
somebody
bad
that's on Social Security can't afford, right?
enough. It looked even worse on the body cam. And then with this behavior, trying to censor and take down a video. Like, come on, how could it be false information? It's literally just video cam footage of you from a police officer. He was also originally saying
really? No.
literally censor and take even worse on the body cam. And then with this behavior, trying to have the video taken down and even
This is a rep from YouTube. I'd like you to immediately take down the Gideon body cam video as
commenting on it. But let's be real, Gideon's behavior on his stream was bad enough. It looked even worse on the body cam. And then with this behavior, trying to censor and take down a video. Like, come on, how could it be false information? It's literally just video cam footage of you from a police officer. He was also originally saying that he was going to take the police to court and get his justice.
He should. He should do that, by the way. He should do that. He should.
I'm not sure what that would entail, but I'm interested in seeing how it all goes.
It would entail him suing them because the thing is they could arrest the two guys with the body cam for harassment, but Gideon didn't once leave the sidewalk. He was voicing his opinion. Like, if two other guys want to do his bidding for free, I mean, that's them, right? That's not Gideon. He was on a public sidewalk, and by the way, the business didn't even trespass the other two. It's not the cop's decision to trespass somebody from private property. It's the business owner or the manager on site. And that's the thing, is that they didn't even get trespass charges. They didn't. I could understand if they had gotten trespass charges, but they didn't get that. They got disturbing the peace in broad daylight in the middle of the day on a sidewalk. That's bullshit, and everybody knows it's bullshit. If you can pull out some bullshit excuse to arrest Gideon, you could have pulled out a bullshit excuse to arrest that dude. That's the problem with it. These people would sooner protect the guy in the wrong than they would actually care about the victim in the matter. They don't care about the victim. That's the problem. And this dude is not the victim.
Regardless,
Gideon and his friend's family are the victim of this piece of shit.
I guess he also took a few days, cooled down, and thought about this, and completely changed his tune.
To Officer Mitchell, you know, I called you out of your name multiple times. You feel me? Like, if I was a cop, I would arrest somebody too if I was getting called out of my name like that. So genuinely, I feel like there's a lot of blame to go around. And I feel like a lot of the blame has to be pointed right back at me.
So I don't know if it was just all the comments in the videos finally getting to him, or he was advised by his lawyer to, you know.
I think that this is a lawyer speech. I think this is a lawyer speech. I do. I think that's what this is. I 100% agree with what Gideon was doing for Skeeter Jean's grandmother. I do. I think that it's sad that we have to rely on... There are TV shows that are based around this now. We have to rely on them because the laws in place that these government people have put in allow them, these piece of shit human beings, to go around and abuse old people like this. It's disgusting. It's awful.
Smarten up, but today he uploaded another video to his Gideon Premium channel announcing that he's done live streaming once and for all.
But now I'm realizing that I don't want to do this. You know, I want to mature. I was maturing, then I let myself regress. And now I want to keep on maturing and I want to move on from this. I realize I have a fragile ego, bro, where like I let comments and things people say affect me. No more slop content, no more streams. So if you guys have been enjoying the streams, no more, man. It's just gonna be straight pred content and nothing else, man. You guys don't need to know about my life. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I don't know anything about your guys' lives.
And while he holds the firm stance that he didn't commit a crime, he did at least seem to be aware that he was losing the plot and spiraling out of control.
No, he was aware that he was going to start losing subscribers and money because of this. That's what it was. Is that, like I said at the very beginning of this video, the atmosphere, it tells him that the atmosphere has shifted, right? That's what it means. Anybody that has like a reasonable, like common sense that like kind of sits there and thinks about it will come to the conclusion that there's no reason why this man should be allowed to stay in somebody's home like that. And that the police not I was gonna say bringing him off the property. I was gonna say something else. The word runs from me. I don't know what it was. Not execution. Escorted off the property. Kind of says everything there is that you need to know about this situation. They would sooner make up charges for the streamer trying to solve this problem than they would to get the guy out of the house. They'd rather bleed dry an elderly woman than to get this guy removed from the property. It's disgusting, and we have no protection for our elderly, and it's gross, dude. It's just
I also came to realize that truly your boy was spiraling. You know, I was genuinely losing the plot. I had to pay 6+ figures for my lawyer fees, and then my fans' lawyer fees and everything. That money could have been used for the betterment of society, but now it's being used.
You pay taxes, don't you? Well, there you go. You pay taxes?
In the legal system, you know what I mean? And it's just completely unnecessary, and it's completely my fault. While I still don't think I committed a crime, I still think that, you know, genuinely, I was just being not only just an ass, but annoying.
I do have to wonder, though, like, if the alleged 6 figures he says he had to spend on lawyers is what convinced him to try and end the saga here. Because obviously, it stings to be the lolcow of the week online, but it's going to sting a whole lot more if you have to spend $100,000 or more because of a stupid decision that turned you into a lolcow for a week. But Gideon goes on to admit that every scandal he finds himself in usually comes from streaming and not from his more planned content.
I've come to realize that, you know...
Oh, so like this is kind of like a multi-stack event. So like this is kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Streaming makes me the worst me. Thinking back on it, every quote-unquote controversy, not even quote-unquote, every controversy and everything that I've ever got into, anytime I trended on Twitter for something negative, it's always been for some streaming clip.
So I understand why he came to this conclusion that he's just going to stop live streaming, but I don't think he needs to quit live streaming altogether. It's just a certain style of live streaming that he needs to be a little bit more careful around.
He needs to not do the IRL. I feel like if he started live streaming and he I don't know, did commentary on his videos where they caught Preds, I think that would be a great idea for him to do. I do.
But one thing I was like, come on, dude, is like he was laughing at the teens who got arrested being referred to as minors by the media. Like he wasn't the one calling them little boys on stream. Like, come on, dude.
To the boys who got arrested, they're all 18 plus, by the way. I know a lot of people were saying that they were minors. They're all 18 plus.
Also, they violated 3 little boys, ... constitutionally by handcuffing them and arresting them.
3 young boys?
3 young boys, yeah.
But then I guess he brought it back to God like he did in one of his previous videos.
You know, the Bible says, be harmless as a dove and wise as a serpent, and I haven't been moving like that.
But I guess regardless, a lot of people are pointing out the fact that he should have learned his lesson earlier, but apparently he didn't. So here we are again. So that has made a lot of people skeptical of this whole apology. He does admit that the allure of instant gratification that comes with streaming is hard to ignore. So it seems like we'll just kind of have to wait and see if he falls back into that trap or not. But honestly, I don't think you should quit streaming all for one. Like, it's just a certain style of streaming he needs to quit. He just needs to do it a little bit more pre-planned and smarter. Like, if he did this stream,
I feel like Atozi's right. Atozi's right. I think he is right, by the way. I do. I think he's right. I think that Gideon shouldn't start like that. He should, like, he has the money to actually get people that can, like, direct him during his streaming atmosphere to, like, kind of keep him on track. I don't know why he doesn't do that. It's not like he doesn't have the money. Like, that's like half the problem right there.
Newport Beach. It wasn't the rich kids destroying the city. It was people from, quote, out of town.
Out of town. I actually have a video to show y'all. It's pretty good. Y'all will like it. So you remember how whenever we talked about immigration, which has been quite a bit on this channel, how we said that
down there at the end with the cart.
If these rich people that live in these gated houses and these gated communities, if they had to be held, if they sit there and say that they want mass immigration, but it never affects them, then they'll keep doing it. Well, I found a short, and funny enough, Asman, it's a reaction from Asman, where they bust in immigrants.
That's crazy.
So you would do anything for like all the illegals
I think
and
we
stuff?
have to be fair.
Guys, this is great. I think we found a new home for you guys.
What guys?
There you go.
Agribus.
Yeah.
I don't
If
understand.
they did this to every rich neighborhood ever, you would see an instantaneous change.
What this is about.
The immigration. They're gonna move into your house.
That's right.
What do you mean? You just said you wanted to support everyone though.
Okay, that I don't.
No, they're
Guys,
not
we
violent.
got a
They're
new
not
house.
violent. They're good.
Oh
They're
no, hop it! Like just like you guys did before.
Yeah, they're non-violent. They haven't been vetted, but they're non-violent. They didn't attack anybody on the bus ride over.
Thank you very much.
Can they stay for dinner? Wait,
No, nothing.
well we have your signature. You guys gotta
Aw.
drive back down south.
Back to Home Depot.
That's right. You see how quick they roach out? Oh yeah, I want to do good things. Okay, great. So we're gonna go ahead and move everybody that you just signed for into your house. That's what we're gonna do, just like we're moving them into the country.
City of Newport Beach still reeling from the weekend chaos when thousands of minors and young adults swarmed the shores, prompting police on the peninsula to close down the coast.
Saturday was just insane.
Richard Tavano says he's been coming to his home in Newport from Las Vegas for decades.
Yeah, multi-million-dollar home on the beach in Newport Beach, California. He says he's from Las Vegas. I imagine he spends half of his year in Las Vegas to avoid the taxes in California and comes back to Newport Beach to see his $1 million mansion infested.
And says while the 4th of July is always busy, he's never witnessed.
You noticed how quickly they cleaned this up when they started doing this on rich people homes? You see how quickly they cleaned this up? See, if this was in the middle of the city where your taxpayer dollars are directly affected, they wouldn't have done shit. They never do. But because it was on a beach where a bunch of multi-million-dollar homes are, guess what they did? They dispersed the crowd. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Anything quite like last weekend.
Let the mayhem be out there because you're not going to ever be able to stop it unless you close Newport down and didn't allow anybody but residents.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, just let it happen. I mean, you do it to the city all the time. Just let it happen. That's right.
Tavano says,
And you almost kind of want to have that because like Lido Isle it's an aisle. Plug the bridges to not let the nonsense in, or at least
no, let it happen. Let it happen. If a pod rocket goes off and breaks through somebody's window and blows up in their multi-million-dollar house and it burns to the ground, rest in piss, you won't be missed. Rip bozo. That's what you get. Now you know what it's like when somebody owns a business and their business gets burnt to the ground and all their stuff gets looted. Sucks, don't it, bitch?
jack up the parking
Rules
rates
for thee, but not for me, except for right here.
To a level that none of this nonsense can even get there.
the chaos continued when crowds flooded into the streets and nearby shopping centers where a Pavilion's grocery store was
Look at that. You know why they're there now? It's because they got chased off the multi-million-dollar home beach. That's why.
ransacked. He knows of a few people who were detained
for unlawful assembly.
They were among hundreds of others. New data shows police arrested or cited 353 people. Of those, 161 were from California and the rest from out of state. As far as the Netherlands and Ontario, 145
immigrants. Wow, guys, who would have thought? Huh. That sure is weird, isn't it? Think about how many cars have been destroyed in these riots. Think about that. Think about how many cars have been burned into the pavement over these riots.
5 of them were from Arizona. 37 people were arrested.
Look here. I'm all for arresting everybody, but if you're not going to, well, then you're just not going to. Period. That's my view of it. No rules for thee, but not for me. If there's no rules for anybody, then there's no rules for anybody, right? Well, it's magical how now people are getting arrested. How many times have these teen takeovers happened? And there have been like 20 arrests. They storm a rich person's beach home? 343 arrests. That's interesting, isn't it? It's almost as if now that it's affecting them, they have a problem with it. Wow.
So most of them are from Arizona, partying over here. But also, when I was saying, hey, it's not from Newport Beach kids, might be a couple of them there, but it's mainly going to be people from Riverside County, Long Beach, LA County. Like, it's not going to be the local residents. It's like, no, they're from out of state, It's like, yeah,
No,
maybe a little bit.
They're from out of country.
Less than half of them are. But again, there's a way to get rid of this.
25 of them juvenile.
Which makes you wonder how many of these people are actually teens.
Lighting off fireworks, jumping on cars. I mean, it was like honestly scary.
Police say more than 350.
They got a small fraction of what the BLMs.
350 cars destroyed. 350 cars destroyed.
Some of their love was, and they're afraid of the fact whenever you go to California.
As locals returned.
Code blue.
Officers responded to the scene to restore order.
Oh,
as
no,
locals
officers, my bad. I thought it was cars.
Turn to a sense of normalcy. While it's unclear what it will look like, many are calling for change.
Just, you know, to kind of wonder how.
Oh, now you want change. Really? Whoa, no way. Oh, so now things are going to change. Now that the rich people are... No, hell no. Nope, it's got to stay the same. Nope.
How many people are getting onto
Hey, you wanted this. You got it.
Like,
Not even how many people. It's just you let the police strictly enforce a law. Somebody's jaywalking. They got a bottle in a brown bag. Anything that just looks like they might be up to something, you arrest them for the night right away. You let them know. We got plenty of officers. We got extra paddy wagons. We got everything going on. You will not be able to get away with anything. And then it's going to discourage the others from getting out of hand.
great thing to try to like implement.
And according to that data, of the hundreds of people detained over the weekend, only about a dozen of them were from...
Let's move on. I kind of want to roll... I got to roll up out of here at 11:30. So we're going to we'll watch the Tyler Oliviera tomorrow when we have more time. Like I said, I have to get off again today and clean the apartment. But I'm not going to get off for like another hour or so. So let's...
In Congo, what is this? Can I find this? Like, if you just got all of the chickens, you just... Like, I don't... Mufasa was... Like, right... Like, here.
Bro, this place
like,
is a shithole.
There's an open spot
look
of
at
land.
all this
And here,
garbage
like,
everywhere,
you live here
man.
now. This is your... Why is there just a giant... There's 3 people on one motorcycle?
It's actually really common. That's not even that crazy.
Here. Yeah, as long as I was able to get on the internet, I'd be fine. But... How do people live like this?
They live like that because they're being forced to. Close that. Close that. I guess let's hop on to Fox then. Overnight U.S. militarily strikes Iran following Strait of Hormuz. They still out there bombing ships, huh? I guess they just don't learn.
For is defanging Iran so we can move to peace. The Iranian people one day will have ability to take their country back, but we have the best chance in 2,000 years when Iran is neutralized for Saudi and Israel to recognize each.
You see what Trump needs to do? He needs to get together with the Middle Eastern countries and talk about the complete eradication of the terrorist regimes within their countries. He needs to let Israel push back the Hamas or the terrorist organization that's infested Lebanon, and he needs to get with the other countries like the UAE and the other countries that are around in the Middle East, right? The ones that are around Iran. And he needs to tell them that you either start getting rid of the terrorists out of your country, or America will consider you an enemy, and we will start bombing locations that have known terrorist organization activity in the areas. To completely systematically, countrywide, like push every single terrorist back, right? That's what needs to happen, and we need to tell what we should do. And here's the thing. But that's going to cost so much money. Well, we already hold Iran's accounts. We've got trillions of dollars from Iran just sitting in accounts. Every day this goes on, we take that money and we put it towards the war effort. We own their banks, bro. Like, just take the money. It's sitting right there. It's not going anywhere. Just take it. Use it on the war effort. That's where you get the money. Plenty of money right there. Just take it. Not even a question.
In the Arab-Israeli conflict. That is my goal. That is President Trump's goal. 2026 could be the biggest year since 1945. If we neutralize Iran, don't let them do it again.
Welcome back. That's Senator Lindsey Graham during his final appearance with us here on Fox News Sunday. Reaction is now pouring in from across the world. Let's go to Fox News senior correspondent Mike Tobin. He joins us from Tel Aviv. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Jillian. The leaders of Israel are offering condolences and, frankly, gratitude for their relationship with Senator Lindsey Graham, a man they say stood by Israel in the most difficult moments. The defense minister, Israel Katz, noted that Senator Graham made repeated visits here after the October 7th massacre.
Wait, who died? Who died? What do you mean? Does Wade know he died? Who died? Or the... Oh, Graham passed away? Oh, Lindsey Graham died? I don't even know who the fuck that is. I ain't even gonna lie. Who the hell's Lindsey Graham? Who is Lindsey Graham? Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I thought that was a girl. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I thought y'all was talking about a girl, bro. I heard he was dying. So he died? He actually died? U.S. Senator and close Trump ally Lindsey Graham dies after brief and sudden illness. Well, guess Israel did it, guys.
President Isaac Herzog said Graham was one of Israel's greatest friends and allies. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu added a personal note that he lost a beloved friend.
And he understood
Oh, I bet. The real question is was he a friend or was he a paid friend? That's what I need to know. I got one question for y'all. In pictures of Lindsey Graham when he had the American flag thing, did he ever have the Israeli flag? Did he have the Israel flag too? Or was it just the American flag on his pin? Yes, every time. Yes. He's dead. Yes. So he did. He had the Israel flag and the American flag. I don't really feel comfortable whenever I see somebody that has both those flags on their vest and they're in politics, especially if they've already been elected. I don't really like that much at all. So apparently y'all saying that he wasn't good either. So that's probably why I don't know much about him. But I'm not going to sit here and say, well, he deserved and da-da-da-da-da. No. You see, the thing is like, I don't really know much about this man. Now, if I find out more contextual clues about him, I might have a different opinion. But it's one less boomer in the government, and that's always a good day to be an American. I know that much. Regardless of if he's dead or if he removed. But either way, one less boomer in the government is a good day.
In many ways, America and Israel's security are intertwined. We here in the Middle East.
I'm not advocating. I'm not saying I'm happy he's gone either. That's not what I'm saying. Okay? It's always a sad day when someone dies that isn't systematically killing people, right? Okay? There's a difference. There's a huge difference between them. I don't know enough about Lindsey Graham to make any actual, statements on it, okay? And I want to make that very clear. If I knew more about him, I would probably be more of, falling off one side or the other. He was a rhino that always wanted war.
And that's
right, Wade. They should be supporting the United States and yeah, I don't want to see any politicians with anything other than the American flag on their vest. When you see soldiers go into war, what do you see on their patches? You don't see no goddamn Israel flag. You know what you see? You see the American flag. That's the only thing they need to have on their vest, period. Just like a soldier. You representing the country, big dog.
fighting the forces of terror, the forces of Islamic radicalism that threaten America, and its allies, that chant death to America, death to Israel. We're simply in their way. He understood that again and again.
And I think Benjamin Netanyahu is right about this. I may not like him, particularly, right? But they have a right to defend themselves, and he's right. They are chanting death to Israel and death to America, and based on that fact, we're in their way. So we got to do something about it.
Again.
We can work with a foreign country if our motives are basically the same, right? Because where do you think these guys are going to go after they take Israel? They're coming here. Why else would they? Hell, if they take Israel, they'll have nukes. We can't allow that.
Meantime, the U.S. has carried out another round of strikes on Iran. The U.S. Central Command says targets include missile and drone launching sites as well as naval components. This round of strikes was triggered because Iran fired on another ship crossing the Strait of Hormuz. One crew member, a sailor from India, is missing following the strike.
Bro, that is so, eerie. That is so eerie. It's cool, but it's so eerie to see that light behind.
One crew member, a sailor from India.
Bro, it's like the light of God coming out of the sky, bro. Look at that. That's eerie.
Is missing following the strike. There was a fire on board and significant damage to the engine room. That ship is no longer mobile. It's a container ship christened out of Cyprus called the GFX Galaxy. The new supreme leader of
Japan is a better ally. Japan celebrated 250 American years in their country. Japan, we vaporized their citizens, and they're one of our greatest allies. I don't mean to laugh at that. I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
Of Iran has purportedly issued another statement. Mojtaba Khamenei has issued a statement of revenge. He has not been seen in public since the first round of strikes.
I don't know how good the Japanese military is. I know they've been infested with immigrants, so it can't be that good. How good is the Japan military? One of the most technologically advanced and powerful militaries in the world, consequently ranking in the top 10 globally. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not the best, but it's also an island. Think about that. An island has one of the top 10 militaries in the world. That's pretty damn good.
Jillian?
All right, Mike Tobin in Tel Aviv.
How big is Japan? How big is Japan? It's 377,000 square kilometers, or 145,000 square miles. Oh, it's not even an island. I'm just stupid. I'm stupid. Don't listen to me. I thought it was a fucking island. Oh, wait. No, it is an island. It's an island. They put it over top of one of the countries. It's about the length of New York down to Florida. That's about how long it is. And they've got one of the top 10 best militaries in the world. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox
things
News
considered,
latest
that's
on
pretty good.
YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.
Yeah, but I don't know if we can count on Korea. I know that if America absolutely needed help, we could most likely count on Japan, for sure. But, I don't know about Korea. I don't really know. I kind of feel like, I don't know. I'm not even going to make comments on that because, I mean, it's rough. It's definitely rough when it comes to Korea. Japan's definitely different. Man, they really talking about Mitch McConnell, huh? No, I keep calling him Mitch McConnell. It's not Mitch McConnell. Lindsey Graham.
Breaking news overnight, Republican South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham has died at 71 years old. His
He lived a
office
good
writing,
long
quote,
life.
On the evening
He
of
wouldn't have been able to retire, but he lived a good long life. Remember, guys, they're trying to raise the retirement age to 75. Rich boy didn't, this guy didn't even make it to 75, and he's rich. Let that sink in.
Saturday, July 11th, U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham passed away from a brief and sudden illness. Senator Graham's family appreciates prayers this time and asks for privacy during this incredibly difficult period.
At this hour, no cause of death has been revealed, but police reportedly responded to a cardiac arrest call at his home and were seen carrying a person away on a stretcher to an awaiting ambulance. Senator Graham had just returned from Ukraine, where he met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in Kyiv as part of his efforts to end the war with Russia.
President Trump paying tribute to the longtime senator and his close ally. He posted, quote, Senator Lindsey Graham, one of the greatest people and senators I have ever known, is dead. He was always working and was a true American patriot. Lindsey will be greatly missed.
I thought y'all said he was bad. Why is Trump over here hyping him up? I thought y'all said he was bad. Is it bad that he died, or is he bad? Let's go, T-Money. He was Trump's friend. He's bad. He was an opportunist, like direct buddy. Russia killed him. I don't think Russia killed him. I think that he probably died from just. I mean, he was old, bro. He was 71. Shit happens when you get older, man. Like, there have been healthy adults that have had heart attacks and dropped dead. It happens. If you're tall and lanky, you could have a pneumothorax where your lungs collapse. Like, it happens. Stuff happens, man. Maybe he had an illness that he wasn't aware of. It happens. Like, there was one of my ex's moms had stage 4 cancer, but she would always complain of back problems. And she was going to a chiropractor, and after about 5 years of going to a chiropractor, a new doctor told her that if you've been, like, a new doctor after the one that she had quit, told her that if she's still having back problems after everything, that she needs to go get checked. And she had stage 4 breast cancer that went into her bones. So, like, it happens, guys. It happens. It really does. Oh, I guarantee you there are. How's it going, Mark? Mark? How you doing this morning, brother?
Arrangements to follow. So sad.
And reactions pouring in from around the world. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin.
Mitch passing away is like 3 on the world scale. Lindsey passing away is like a 12 on the world scale. But does this help or hurt the war effort in Iran? I guess that's what I should be asking. What is the consensus with that? Yeah, I guess that's true. It does hurt the Republican Party. That's the reason why we can't have all these damn boomers in office, bro. We got to get all these damn boomers out of. They literally dying in office. Like, what are we doing here? We got to get these guys to the hell out of office. Got all these damn these old boomers literally staying in office so long they're dying. Like, what the hell are we doing, dude? These guys shouldn't be passing bills. They should be passing pills. Like, what are we doing?
Netanyahu posting, quote, Israel has lost one of its greatest friends. America has lost a patriot. Senate Majority Leader John Thune says, quote, his influence on the federal judiciary, our national defense, and his beloved South Carolina will be felt for generations.
I don't think I did.
And in his home state, fellow South Carolina Senator Tim Scott writes, Lindsey remained committed to public service and doing what he loved. He always introduced levity and brought wit to the most challenging moments. And Governor Henry McMaster remembers him.
Old people smart off. Ramboni, and now I am too. Thanks, bro. Wait, what? Hold on. I missed that. What did Ramboni say? Dr. Mantis being tied down when... What the fuck? Where is Dr. Mantis? What the hell? That's weird.
As the fiercest of fighters for South Carolina and
Holy
America,
shit, this is 20
and a
minutes.
loyal and steadfast friend.
This is 20 minutes long. This is 20 minutes, guys. Holy shit, I did not realize that was 20 minutes. Who is this? Representative Mike LaLaura rips Democratic Party weak leaders.
This is a Fox News alert. I'm Marianne Rafferty. The U.S. is launching a third round of strikes in southern Iran at this hour after...
Boom. 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 That's what it's supposed to be sounding like. All day, 24 hours a day until they kneel. Every day. If you don't want to launch the big ones, then keep launching the small ones.
Another ship in the Strait of Hormuz. Tehran says it was navigating an unapproved route and that the vital waterway is now closed until further notice. The U.S. confirming a civilian...
Boom. Closed until further notice? I bet. Flood that bitch with the United States Navy. That's where all the attacks are. That's where our ships need to be. Right there.
Crew member is missing, and the Cyprus-flagged vessel is unable to continue its journey due to fire and extensive damage. This latest attack following a week of escalating strikes between the two countries, both President Trump and Iran's supreme leader also issuing ominous threats. Meantime, mediators are racing to revive peace talks. Iran's foreign minister met with his Omani counterpart.
Man, I want the Trump back that was talking about like wiping out a civilization. Like, where's that Trump at?
Today on the Strait, and also where peace talks stand. A U.S. official says negotiations cannot progress until the waterway is secure. I'm Marianne Rafferty.
They never did take all the terrorists out of Lebanon either. They haven't hit a single goal on the peace treaty. Not a single one. Like, come on.
My View with Laura Trump.
Fears of dying? You have a fear where you're being held down and eaten by owls? Jesus Christ, man. Like, what the fuck? I thought my shit was like... I thought I was crazy, bro. Like, what? Bro, that's like some... Oh, man, is it Prometheus? Oh, no. It was the guy that brought the fires of Olympus to the mortals. And then in God of War 2, you see him getting eaten alive by the bird, right? And then he heals at night. What's his name? What's his name? I can't remember his name, bro. I can't remember his name. I keep wanting to call it Prometheus, but it's Apollo. No, it's not Apollo. Bro, what is that? What is his name?
Good evening. Hope you're having a great Saturday night. Welcome back
What is
to
the
My
name
View.
of the guy
For
that
47
is in
years,
God of War
Iran has
2 and
chanted
he's
death
being
to
eaten by the bird?
America. For 6 years, Iran has chanted death to Trump. In January 2020, President Trump
Prometheus.
took out Iran's
It's
most
the Titan
powerful military
Prometheus.
commander, Qasem Soleimani, a man who emboldened and empowered militant terror groups, a man responsible for the loss of millions of lives. January 2020 was just the start of Iran's quest for revenge. This week, Iranians carried a Kill Trump banner at the funeral of the late Ayatollah Khamenei. And according
I'm telling y'all, he missed out on a great chance to take out a lot of generals and try to send a message. They've been killing our citizens for how long? How many years they've been killing American citizens? And it's a great opportunity they missed out on. I'm telling y'all.
To Israeli
I know it's an
intelligence.
awful thing to say, but like, think about how many American citizens these guys actively went out of their way to kill. I know it sounds bleak, but that's war.
There's a new plot to do just that.
I'm trying to be vague on what I mean by that, but let's just say that the Ayatollah's funeral would have been a great way to show strength.
Wonder why we're in Iran? Look at these images. The radical members of the regime and their supporters.
I don't think the U.S. is ready for somebody like me if I were ever to run for president, which I know I'm never going to do because I'll never have the money for it, right? But like, and I know that sounds awful. It does. But anybody that's at that parade, that right there saying kill Trump like that, nah, bro. You're not like, think about how many people that were on board with Trump helping Iran that are now dead. They're all dead, bro. They got all killed up. They got all snapped up. Then they turned off the internet. Who knows how many of these poor people got killed? Like,
in harmony. They want death and destruction.
They do.
And if anyone has a chance in putting an end
we
to
had to do the same thing to Japan. It's no different here.
their reign of terror once and for all, it's President Trump.
I think what you did last night was absolutely necessary.
Yeah, we need
It
them
was a very
space
strong
boy beams, man.
response.
Well, they don't learn because the Trump administration is weak. Trump is all talk. You need somebody that's going to be willing to do what it takes to end this war as soon as possible. If a body count is what ends this war, they had plenty of chances to do that. They had one where they threatened the infrastructure and power plants. They still haven't done that. They had one at the Ayatollah's funeral. Like, that's what we did to Japan, dude. We dropped nukes on their actual cities. Like, we vaporized people. That's what wins wars. Fear. Fear wins wars. And it's obvious that Trump doesn't have what it takes to do that. And I get it. Like, it's not, like, I'm not nodding Trump for not having the brass mentality to do that. Not a lot of people do, rightfully so, right? It's not a matter of what you want to do. It's a matter of what needs to be done, right? Like, you have these people that are taking women that have their burqa, their headscarf messed up, bringing them into prison, raping them, making them have, like, prison babies, and then taking the babies and turning them into radical soldiers. You don't fight that, you vaporize it. You have to literally kill people with that mentality, just like the kamikaze pilots in World War II on Pearl Harbor. You don't convert somebody like that. There was actually a story of a Japanese soldier that was living up in the mountains, whose job it was to literally kill any American soldier that crossed his path. He stayed up there for 20 years past World War II. That's the mentality that you're dealing with. Do you think that you're going to, as an American soldier, walk up to that man and reason with him? No. You're not. You're not going to walk up to him and reason with him.
I'm with you on this. It's really important.
They don't know anything else.
While talks are still ongoing, the U.S. was forced to retaliate against Iranian aggression. And NATO allies are finally...
If these guys are attacking ships in the Strait of Hormuz, it's because their leadership is telling them to.
Coming around on the need for action. No matter which path we must go down, this president and his administration are ready to do whatever it takes. NATO Ambassador Matt Whitaker is part of that mission, and he joins me now. Ambassador, thank you so much for being with me. I want to start with the intelligence we just talked about coming out of Israel that points to a new Iranian assassination plot against President Trump. And the president said himself that they want to take out the U.S. leader. The White House says that talks are possibly...
insane. Mayamato Mishia, 1584 to 1645, fought 60 duels and used a wooden sword in some. That dude sounds like a beast. Bro, I'm happy we have that mentality on our side. I am. Like, dude, that is crazy. That's that's awesome. I don't know why, dude. I love Japanese culture. I don't know what culture, what culture is samurai? What culture is samurais from? Japanese or is it Chinese? I think it's Japanese, isn't it? Yeah, Japanese. I think that the way of the samurai is so badass. I do. I think it's so cool. I think it's so cool. I love Japanese culture.
Still happening, but is that a little hard when we see a "We Will Kill Trump" banner flying?
Yeah, Laura, it is really disappointing, but not unexpected. And, you know, they're not going to be successful. Obviously, President Trump is an icon. He is the president.
Stand. A U.S. official says negotiations cannot progress until the
year's Iran Ayatollah Khamenei reign of terror once and for must go down. This president assassination plot against President Trump, and the president said himself that they want to take out the U.S. leader. The White House says that
I guarantee you this is the reason why Trump took the original plane to Turkey whenever he went and did the deals and stuff. They were worried that Trump was going to get an assassination attempt on his life. I mean, they already did try to send an assassination towards the beginning of the war. So, like whether Trump wants to call it a war or not is irrelevant. This is a war. This is a war. You have civilians down there saying, kill Trump. You have them actively bombing ships still. This is not, just because some old dude doesn't want to call it what it is, doesn't make it anything less than what it is. This is a war. People are dying. And the more this is dragged out, the more people will die.
talks are possibly still happening, but is that a little hard?
It's no different than World War II. Whenever we took so long to get involved, right?
See a "We Will Kill Trump" banner flying?
Yeah, Laura, it is really disappointing, but not unexpected. And, you know, they're not going to be successful. Obviously, President Trump is an icon. He is the president of the United States. Most importantly, is the leader of the free world. And what he's doing in Iran and in the broader Middle East is fundamentally changing things for the better, diminishing proxy groups that Iran has control of. And obviously, he has impacted in a significant way the Iranian regime. And so I think ultimately the United States will be successful, and, you know, our allies joining alongside of us in this effort is long overdue. But, you know, obviously we need to make sure that we protect President Trump because he is needed at this moment in time in American history.
We have never needed him more, and we're so lucky to have him as our president right now, Ambassador. This is interesting. We're also learning that the State Department reportedly shut down a meeting that had been scheduled for earlier this week between Iran's UN ambassador and a top official in New York Mayor Zoran Mamdani's office. What do you make of that?
Oh, yeah. Did y'all hear about that? They were going to have an Iranian top official in Zoran Mamdani's office. They should immediately get this guy for treason without even a question, bro. Like, what? Yes, that's right. I saw a little bit about this yesterday. They were going to have an Iranian top official in a meeting with Zoran Mamdani. And the federal government found out about it and immediately got rid of it. How's it going, Salty Zipper Tits 2?
Not appropriate.
Logan Act violation. What's that? What's a Logan Act violation? What is a Logan Act violation? Logan Act violation occurs when an unauthorized U.S. citizen communicates with a foreign government to influence that government's conduct regarding disputes with the United States. Enacted in 1799, the law aims to prevent private individuals from undermining or interfering with official U.S. foreign policy. Oh yeah, dude. Like, get this dude. Like, are you
You
kidding
know,
me?
mayors of New York City and their staff should not be conducting the foreign policy of the United States. That's President Trump's job. That's
Bro, let me
Marco
tell you something. If you ever wanted an excuse to bring down the Insurrection Act, remove Mamdani from power, that was your chance right there. Especially with all the rioting that's going on. It's not protesting, all the rioting going on in New York with how they're treating the police and everything. If you were gonna bring down the United States federal government onto a state, now's the time to do it, Trump. For the love of Christ, crack down on these sanctuary cities. It's completely obvious what they're trying to do. Kami Mamdani should not be in position of power. What are you doing? The time for talk is over. Threatening people isn't working.
Rubio's job. It's us as diplomats' job to conduct the foreign policy and to make sure the American people speak with one voice through their elected leader in the federal government. And so I'm glad that the State Department shut that down, and it was never appropriate for those meetings or to be attempted to happen.
Yeah, well, this week we heard Secretary General Mark Rutte's message for NATO allies, which is Donald Trump was right. Ambassador, it seems several NATO countries, as you just alluded to, who kind of initially objected to the U.S. action on Iran, have now come around.
They have, and they've come around only because of President Trump's leadership. They see that what he is doing is the correct path. They know that they want to be part of a winning team. And ultimately, you know, while President Trump is good to act with your allies. And it's not just military support either. I want to be clear about this. It's also political support. It is what we saw in the room on Wednesday at the NATO summit. It's that type of support for the United States of America, for what we're doing in the Middle East, and to denuclearize Iran and to make sure that they never have a nuclear weapon.
There's also talk that Iran has started. Why? So Keir Starmer was at the NATO summit. Look. It's Keir Starmer. He was at the NATO summit. What? I thought he stepped down. Y'all remember whenever we watched that video and I was like, dude, that looks just like Keir Starmer. It was. Look, there he is. Clear as day.
Yeah, I mean, this benefits not just the United States, Ambassador. This is the whole world will benefit from this entire process. And speaking of those NATO allies, over the last year, NATO allies spent more than $130 billion on hard defense assets and close to $1 trillion since President Trump's first.
Maybe to celebrate, maybe they restricted the Navy so that way they could hold the celebration. Because remember, they did fly jets during the celebrations, right? Now, believe it or not, there is a finite amount of those jets, right? Now, it's not that we can't make more. It's that I think they want to keep the number of how many jets we have low, so that way they can all be accounted for, and the off chance one of them falls into enemy hands. Because, like, if you make 100,000 United States fighter jets, it's going to be a lot harder to keep track of those jets, right? But if you have like 300, well, you know what I mean.
First term. Now, you've said commitments are not capabilities. So how capable is NATO today facing a threat like Iran or Russia compared to maybe 5 years ago?
Well, I would tell you that I think what President Trump has done with NATO.
He closed off the ferries or something. He was trying to make it hard for them to be in New York. Interesting. I'll post it in Discord. Oh, ma'am, Dami. Okay, let me pull up Discord. Hold on. Man, I really want. Please don't think that I'm trying to avoid Discord. I've just been so fucked with sleep lately. I'm gonna do what I did last week. I'm gonna go to bed at 9 tonight, and I'm just gonna lay there till I fall asleep. That worked out last time. Please don't stop posting in Discord. And please don't stop commenting on videos, guys. I know I've been really terrible at trying to respond to them. I've just got so much on my plate. Dude, like, the cup runneth over. Okay, the cup hath runneth over, and the cup hath runneth over. And I also been applying for like partnerships. Next week I'm gonna start applying for partnerships heavily, so that way hopefully I can bring back the viewership, so we can maybe bring back the voting system, you know, to start voting people out. Because I know that y'all probably getting bored and shit, and I'm sorry about that. I am actively working and doing all that I can behind the scene to pull it all back together, and it is taking one hell of a toll on me, especially with me streaming 7 days a week. So like, and it's not a big deal, right? It's just sitting here and talking shit, right? That's all it is. So that's why I'm like, I don't want to be like, oh, it's the hardest thing in the world. No, fuck that. It's not hard. It's what's making this so hard is the fact that I just can't fucking sleep. Straight up. That's what's making this so much worse, bro. It's so infuriating. Rachel, where did you post it? Per chance. So here's the funny thing. So Salty Zipper Tits, you are the only person on Rumble. And then there's also the Base Taste, and sometimes, Darling Winters goes over there as well. But Base Taste usually holds down the Twitch stuff. What really sucks about Twitch is that I need 4 unique viewers. I don't even know what the fuck that means. 3 days a week. I don't even know what a unique viewer is. I've never even heard of that term. I Google it and nothing really comes up about it. It's just it's so weird. Oh, Mark, if you, oops, I clicked on something. Mark, if you go to the YouTube page, if you go to the YouTube, like my YouTube main page, there should be 2 streams there. If you click on the one without the emotes in the channel title, and the title of the stream, it'll bring you over to the big chat where everybody else is. For any of y'all that don't know, if you ever get stuck on the big stream and you want to chit chat with everybody, you just go to the channel page, my YouTube channel page, and there should be 2 streams there. Click on the one without the emotes. No emotes means that it's the shorts feed where everyone will be chatting. So just a heads up. And don't stop watching stuff on Rumble, by the way. So Salty Zipper Tits. Every day that you show up to that channel, it helps with the viewership, and that's with all the platforms. You don't have to. Don't feel obligated to do it. But if you do, it helps. Where is news? Okay, news. Let me go to news. Where is news? Right here. Boom. Okay. Okay, here we go. Is this it? It was so... Let me make sure that incredible left-wing activist who recruited Graham Plattner to run Senate. Okay, so it must be this one, right? Yeah, gotta be this one. Okay. It was so obvious that Mamdani sabotaged the Navy's biggest parade in 50 years that I filmed a video that day, walk from the parade to the mayor's office to yell, "Screw communism," and I almost got run over by an angry New York driver. I also called for the fire... Wait, is this? No, this is it. I also called for the firing of Rear Admiral John Arthur Robinson, the Navy's chief of information. I'm not ready to apologize. The Navy's admirals had ample federal authority to tell Mamdani to get bent. Any authority they lacked the Coast Guard captain of the port unquestionably had. They had also failed to recognize that the New York City Department of Transportation is staffed by U.S. merchant mariners, many of whom were even angrier than I was. So they like cut off they tried to cut off the canal or something in New York? The Navy also failed to fully coordinate with the commandants of the U.S. Coast Guard and U.S. Merchant Marine. This continues to be my biggest issue with the Admiralty at the highest level. The U.S. Navy is a very insular organization that always finds Navy solutions. If you're wondering why I'm reading this way, because y'all have heard me read really fast, because I've gotten so little sleep, my eyes are burning. My eyes are like actually burning. So like everything that I'm reading, it's like blurry. That's why I keep wiping my eyes. Insular organization that always finds Navy solutions to the Navy problems, even when other organizations have more resources to help out. Insularity also creates massive blind spots and leaves massive gaps in shared resources like shipbuilding. Robinson was only one broken link in the last week's incident chain. I do apologize for putting the spotlight on him, but I will not recall my ask for ASEC Nav to fire him. Holy. What happened here? The Navy's public outreach was disappointing, which made every other aspect of the failure worse. Its engagement with the independent media was poor, its social media presence was weak, and its official website was embarrassing. That leadership deserves accountability. That said, a much bigger story is emerging. It has become clear that Mamdani spent months working to undermine this event through a coordinated, distributed campaign that disrupted preparations on multiple fronts. Someone in the Navy with stars on their shoulders, including U.S. Navy CNO, should have recognized that was happening that morning of the day before and ordered the fleet underway. I haven't spoken directly with Hung Sao since the parade, but he did personally get one ship underway, so he earns a well-deserved Bravo Zulu. It's sad that we have a Chinese patriot or a Japanese patriot. I do apologize if I offend anybody. That is willing to do what it takes to get the job done, but we've got a bunch of lazy ass anti-Americans that are sitting here trying to screw with everybody. It's sad, bro. It's sad that we have actual hardworking immigrants that are, well, not necessarily that he's an immigrant. He could be, his lineage could be here, right? But still, blaming this historic failure on any single admiral isn't factually accurate. The Navy was undermined across multiple fronts by an opponent who understood exactly which buttons to push. And information has surfaced that the admiral did push back considerably on the worst of Mamdani's requests. Unfortunately, so there was more. There was more that he didn't push back on. Dude, I would have gotten in contact with the United States president so quick. Bro, you're cooked. Unfortunately, they chose to withdraw for various activities instead of embracing Admiral David Farragut's famous order, damn the torpedoes, 4 bells, Jouet, full speed. Mamdani succeeded in boiling the fog, and the U.S. Navy should have used the full weight of federal authority to push back. Instead, they dropped anchor from Manhattan to protest, which is probably that's totally what Mamdani wanted. Yeah, they fell for the trap. They should have gotten in contact with Trump. That's what they should have done. They should have gotten in contact with the federal government. Like, what the hell? Mamdani closed the ferry to main viewing area morning as the U.S. Navy parade and made it significantly more difficult than usual for the Navy to obtain permits. That's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting, bro. They need to dude, Trump needs to get his head out of his ass and start acting on this. He needs to implement the Insurrection Act. These states are openly advocating for like anti-American, like anti-federal government propaganda, like it's the Civil War again. You want to advocate for the Civil War? They should give it. The president should give it to them. Straight up, give them the Insurrection Act. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely freaking ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous.
NATO and what our allies have responded is really one of the biggest foreign policy victories of his second term. To get first the Hague defense commitment a year ago, and then what happened in Ankara this week, where you saw our allies delivering on that promise in real money and real capabilities. But we need to make sure that we continue to execute, that our allies stay focused on becoming ready, because what President Trump has set out to do is to have Europe take over the conventional defense of the European continent. And, you know, that's going to be a long-term project, but we are making great strides already. And it's only because of President Trump. It's only because of his leadership. And ultimately, you know, that is going to make the American people safer. It's, as you mentioned, it is bringing not only money to the United States economy and our defense industry, but it's supporting U.S. jobs in many states across the country.
Well, speaking of Europe, I know they're always looking at what's going on with Russia, and Vladimir Putin is now suggesting
that's really the big problem here, right?
Step up the campaign.
Is that these states are doing this because they're allowed to do it. They're being allowed to do this, and it will get worse. It will get worse like every single a criminal that keeps doing bad things and then keeps getting away with it. We need a president that's going to take charge of this country and do what needs to be done and not just talk about it. We do. We need somebody that's just going to get it done. And Trump has done a great job, at least he was the first year and a half. And now it just seems like he's all talk and no do. And now he's not even talk, dude. Like used to, he was trash talking the Iran government, and now he's not even doing that. Like, why? I want old Trump back. I want young old Trump back. For what that's worth, you know?
Ukraine. And Kiev says intelligence shows that Putin is preparing new operations, possibly, Ambassador, beyond Ukraine. Do you think a more capable NATO can quash a potential escalation?
The hell I am. It's my country. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I ain't gonna be ashamed for celebrating my country's birthday. You can kiss my ass, bro. I love this damn country. We've had too many people die on this soil to protect this country. You best believe I'm gonna honor them. And if you don't like it, then it's a good thing you're not in America. And if you're here and you don't like it, then get the fuck out. Get out of my country. I'm not gonna be ashamed to celebrate my country's birthday, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Leave. You don't like it, then get out. You know what? Check this out. I got a lighter that's 250, right? Yeah, eat it. Yo, God bless America. Like, get the hell out of here. If you don't like it, then too bad. Go away.
Maybe get Putin to the negotiating table once and for all.
Yeah, certainly more capable allies that come alongside the United States will deter Russia from taking an aggressive action and will defend NATO if attacked. But remember, NATO is fundamentally a defensive alliance. We stand there to defend the 1 billion people that live in NATO territory and the 32 countries that are members of NATO. But we need to be prepared, we need to be ready, and we need to make sure that we are strong, because that
I don't think Russia's actually going to try to take any. Now, I could be wrong about this, right? I just don't see Russia having the. Well, I'm going to say it in plain English, the strength militarily to try and take any kind of international waterway like what's in front of Turkey, right? I don't see it. I'm sorry. I think that if Vladimir has a general that's telling him that they should take an international waterway, that general will be setting him up for failure. And let me tell you why. Think about how many countries in history have failed because they stretched their military too thin. Think about that. Think about how many, I guess not countries, but governments over centuries have lost because they stretched their military way too thin. Like, they've lost their entire civilization because of that. They've been conquered.
That strength, as you know, is what's going to guarantee the peace. I mean, I hear President Trump talk all the time about peace through strength, but the strength is the United States first, because we are the unchallenged world superpower.
I mean, think about what had to happen to Germany before they surrendered with the Nazis, bro. Like, think about how many Nazis were left after the war. They practically had to be like I got to be very careful when I say this. They had to be like, you know, all killed for the most part, and they only captured so many of them, right? Like, how many Germans were even left? Like, Nazi. How many soldiers were left after the fall of Nazi Germany compared to when they started? So it says Nazi Germany started war in 1939 with roughly 3.2 million men in the Wehrmacht. By the time of surrender in May 1945, the remaining armed forces still numbered about 7.8 million. However, this figure is deceptive. It includes vastly depleted, disorganized units and recent conscripts, with up to 11 million taken as prisoner of war shortly after. So initial strength was 3.8 million personnel. Peak strength was in 1943 to 1945. The military expanded, mobilizing over 13 million men throughout the war, reaching a peak strength of about 9.5 million at any given time. Remaining strength in May 1945, around 7.8 million men remaining on paper. Oh, so they still had quite a bit. The final collapse within days of the surrender, this number dropped. Oh man, so this number dropped to roughly 2.5 million men remaining in operational status, while up to 11 million German soldiers were captured by Allied and Soviet forces. So yeah, no, they lost about a mil. They lost about a milli. So like 1/3. That's a shitload of people.
If we have strong allies alongside of us, that makes us even look stronger and bigger, and will guarantee peace more effectively long term.
Well, Ambassador, I just want to ask you, we just celebrated America's 250th birthday. You're coming to us right now from Belgium.
Okay. All right, guys, I got to, let's check out a Midwest safety video, and then we're going to roll up out of here. I wanted to watch this one, but this one's a bit much, so we're going to watch a different one instead. We'll watch this one maybe. Suspect thinks he's in Grand Theft Auto. I think I'm unfortunate because like my fiance wanted me to react to this one, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because of like how this one looks. I know she said that it might be okay, but I kind of made a promise to her that I'd watch it with her if I didn't watch it on stream. So I'm probably going to have to watch it with her instead. But I kind of want to see this Grand Theft Auto one because this one looks crazy. Suspect thinks he's in Grand Theft Auto. Let's watch this one.
All right, he just signaled.
Oh my God, what?
A deputy with the Pinellas County Sheriff's Department arrived at a motel after a weed deal turned south. The buyer snatched the weed and $40
for marijuana. This was for marijuana. This was for a marijuana deal. Really?
From the dealer, assaulted him, fled his own motel room, leaving his stash of narcotics behind, and carjacked the victim, hitting multiple vehicles in the parking lot.
Where was the guy now, the other guy?
Oh, so the guy...
that guy run away with the car. Yeah. How long ago? Just 5 minutes ago.
You probably passed him. Yeah, I thought he killed somebody.
Deputies put out a BOLO alert for the red Chevy Malibu and
Bolo, be on the lookout.
deployed their helicopter to
I have
search
never heard of it said like that. Okay.
for the fleeing vehicle.
Eagle break. I think
There
I
he
got the car
goes.
southbound.
Bro, he messed that car up, son.
At Myrtle. Continuing southbound Myrtle.
Yo, did he put the
Or
wanted
southbound.
level? He put the wanted level. Look, he put the wanted level. He put the wanted level. Bop. I moved my camera out of the way for the big
Right at
chat.
the split at Myrtle. Continuing southbound Myrtle. How's his driving? Extremely signal 12. Driver doors flapping in the wind. Almost signal forward, running red lights.
Oh,
through
dude, that's a nice car.
Driver doors flapping in the
That
wind.
yellow car,
Almost,
that's a nice
signal
car.
Forward, running red lights through Fairmont. Through Cleveland, driving on the wrong side of the road. Almost caused a head-on signal 4. We gotta get this guy stopped. Yeah.
Clearwater 309, do you guys have good carjacking charges?
Yeah, 4. We gotta get this guy stopped. Yeah, 4. No matter what, he's crazy, man. He'll kill somebody. Yeah, Eagle, I would
Oh, he's
qualify this as
absolutely
extremely
going to.
dangerous driving. He's coming up to Lakeview and westbound on Lakeview toward Alt 19.
Yes, SO is advising they have valid carjacking charges.
Through 8th Avenue Northwest. Oh, he was awfully close to that motorcycle. Oh my gosh, yes. We gotta get a stick man. He's gonna kill someone. Yep.
He's going in the oncoming
he's over
traffic.
The wrong side of the road, coming up to West
Oh
Bay.
my God.
Toward Largo. He's got a red light. All right, he ran the red light. I think he just signaled forward into this van.
Oh, this
He's
dude
now
is
east-
crazy. What?
Westbound on West Bay. I think the driver door keeps coming open. It is. It's flapping open. He's bobbing and weaving through traffic. He's on the brakes, up on the sidewalk now to pass a car.
You need to back off. It's been extremely dangerous from Eagle, so back off if you got enough PCSO against there.
All right, passing Bluffview Drive and Harborview Lane. So he's committed towards the beach.
Oh, is that the helicopter?
All right, he's on the bridge, committed to go over to Bel Air Causeway.
Get out of the way, please.
But your lights aren't on.
To Bel Air Causeway.
Your lights aren't even on.
Please.
Car 48 Eagle. He's all alone. No one's pushing him that far.
No, nobody. I can't see anybody around him, but he is extremely dangerous. Just ran the red light at Gulf, southbound Gulf Boulevard.
31 copy northbound Gulf Boulevard.
Bro, this guy's gonna get
Gulf
somebody
Boulevard.
killed, man. Y'all gotta
Almost
get
ran
this
over a
dude.
motorcyclist and has almost caused about 6
Bro,
signal
y'all need
forwards.
like a team of dedicated snipers. That sole job is to shoot people from helicopters. Straight up. Like, this dude is an absolute freaking degenerate. Or like, not even like, just imagine if you had like a 50 caliber, right? And you hit the engine block of this car. Like, your job, your entire job rests on your ability to hit this engine block from the helicopter, right? That's your job. To take out the engine block with a 50 caliber BMG.
All right, wrong side of the road around that deputy. Still continuing, high rate of speed.
Put your lights on.
All right, continuing south past 24th.
What the hell is she doing?
And you missed the flight.
All right, continuing south past 24th. He's in the median, high rate of speed.
Bro! Look at how fast he's going.
All right, slowing down at 18th. Looks like he's gonna bail at 18th.
Yo, he's trying to get that car. He's got a gun.
Carjack a Corvette.
He's got a gun.
Black
No, he
male,
doesn't.
blue
Does he
shirt,
have a gun?
Blue jeans.
Oh, go. Don't let him take your car. Don't let him take your car. Woo! W driver.
He's back in his red car, taking off southbound Gulf Boulevard.
31, you just went southbound on 18th, you said, on Gulf Boulevard?
He is southbound on the Gulf Boulevard, high rate of speed, 12th Avenue. We need to get this guy stopped.
Bro thought he was gonna get in that car.
Stop him, do it. It's authorized.
You see the problem with this being on like I guess this is like Florida or Miami or someplace, right? The problem with this is that like there's so many cars with like sunroofs, or like not sunroofs but like convertibles.
Through 7th. On the sidewalk, passing the car.
Oh, this guy is fucking crazy.
On
Oh
the
my
opposite
God.
lanes of
This guy's
traffic,
insane.
southbound, high rate of speed coming up to 5th.
Oh, bro. Bro, did you see how close that was? Going that fast, dude, just clipping a car, dude, that would be a complete crash out.
Just ran the red light at 5th. This guy has no regard for anybody else on the road.
Bro, he's going so fast.
Pedestrian path. Just signal forward in front of Krabby Bill's 4th Avenue. Out of the car, running southbound. He's trying to carjack another Mustang, a black Mustang. Sorry, I'm getting a little amped up here. You're good. All right, he just carjacked this Mustang.
He's trying to carjack a black Mustang, 421. You stood up?
I'm almost there.
Taking off in a black convertible Mustang, southbound on Gulf Boulevard.
God damn, bro.
Morning, can anybody in this? Ram it if you have to.
Yeah, y'all gotta take this dude the hell out. Y'all gotta get rid of this guy. Holy shit, this dude is crazy. Oh my God, did y'all see that? Look at the people. There's people right there. Look, there's people. There's people, dude. It's a crosswalk. Bro.
Go!
We're in a tough spot. I can't get
Oh my God.
Headed down by JD's.
Bro.
Eagle, I'll call for you.
Oh, shit.
Going the wrong way on the one-way street on 1st Street.
He's fishtailing. He doesn't have that tire.
Bro, y'all gotta get this dude. Y'all gotta get this dude. Y'all gotta get this dude. Come on.
All right,
Get
coming
this
back out to
mug.
Gulf and southbound on Gulf. On the sidewalk. I think he just sideswiped 2 more cars on the.
Yo, there's
bike
more
path.
people.
On the sidewalk. I think he just side.
Is that a
Like 2
person?
more cars
No, there they are. That was them right
on
there.
The bike path.
We got 2 trucks down here.
Oh my God, dude,
Guys,
this
please
dude
give me
is
the radio.
fucking.
He's on the bike path on the wrong side of the road, back over to the right side of the road, southbound.
We're back behind the SO units.
You know, I gotta kind of give this guy some props. He's actually not that bad of a driver. All things considered, the guy that stole the Mustang, he's actually not that bad of a driver. But you still shouldn't be alive long enough to do this.
Lane 21 to car 48. Permission to ram him?
Get him, dude. Don't even ask. Just do it, bro. Get this son of a bitch. Get him.
Yeah, there's a deputy behind us.
Oh! Why are there cops right here? What are you doing?
All right, just hit the Marine unit. Now he's fishtailing.
Oh, he's fishtailing bad, boy.
He's pretty good southbound.
Oh!
All right, just sideswiped another car. I'm not sure if that was a cruiser. Still southbound. High rate of speed.
Jesus, this guy.
Over onto the bike lane, past the traffic.
Oh, he's still fishtailing. Oh, he's fishtailing bad, boy. Oh, oh God. Bro, this is crazy. Bro.
He's all over the place. He's hitting the fence.
What the fuck? This dude is nuts.
19925.
Gulf Boulevard. He's on the south side of the building, driving to the east. He's around the back now, driving north. All right, just hit the fence, going through another fence to the next property to the north.
Holy crap, bro.
All right, he's out of the vehicle. I think he's running northbound.
Damn, he's still running.
All right, he's northbound in the mangroves behind the next property to the north.
I see him. Y'all see him?
You guys come over here. That fucker does not go that way.
Oh, W, Tanya, for joining the Got Good. I guess you're, for whatever reason, the sub for you didn't renew, huh? That sucks.
All right, he's heading kind of northeast through the mangroves.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Still heading east. He's coming out to the intercoastal.
Is that water? What is that? That's water, right? Is he gonna try and swim? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, man. Hey, he got it, though. He got it.
He's in the mangroves all the way out by the edge of the water. Make sure they got EMS coming for this wreck over here.
I don't know where they're at. What's up? Should we be inside? Yeah, go inside right now.
Bro, you can't even enjoy swimming at the pool without having to worry about some schizo crashing through your goddamn fence and running your ass over at a hotel. Bro, that is crazy. That's crazy, bro.
There's some civilians involved. He's in the water.
But he's actually trying to swim away. Because you know this always works, right?
I got less. I got less. Swimming. Get on that dock.
All right, we've got deputies challenging from the dock.
The guy was trying to swim and he was in chest-high water. Stupid ass.
Hey, get on the... Hey, let me see your hand.
What an idiot, bro.
Hey, let me see your hand. Walk over that
what
way
the
now.
hell?
Hey, I will take...
Bro, he's eating some... Dude, he's eating the drugs he has. He's sitting there eating it.
Eating drugs.
Y'all do realize that, like, eating the drugs is never a good idea? Because, like, if you get, like, activated charcoal... Like, no, it's not activated charcoal. It's, oh, man, what is that stuff? What do the EMTs feed you that makes you throw up drugs? No. It is activated charcoal. Oh, no. Then it is activated charcoal. It is activated charcoal. It's like gummy, right? It's like super like tarry and gummy. And they give it to you, and what it does is that the pills stick to it, and you throw it up. And I've heard that it's the worst experience you could have when you throw up. I've never had to administer it, but I've heard horror stories. And they get the drugs out of that. They do. They can pull whatever it is that you threw up out of that and run it for evidence.
Holy shit. The Pinellas County deputies were freaking driving insane.
The deputies are the problem, bro. The deputies are doing a damn good job. By the way, whoever this cop was that because that was a cop, right? There was a cop that was right about here. That was in a silver Escalade that moved forward to try and make the Mustang driver hit him head on. W cop, by the way. W cop for putting his life on the line. I'm not saying every cop needs to do that, right? But I am saying W cop. I saw what he did there. W cop. Seriously.
Hey, watch your cross.
He put his life on the line to try and stop this maniac.
Hey, you got a Marine in the water, or is it not? Just us.
Want me to go back and watch? I'll go back and watch. I'll go back and watch.
I have to get back in there, I swear to God.
Eagle, if there's one of the Marine units
Let's
that's
go back
available
and
with
see
one of
it.
those
I'll give an
power boats, it
example.
looks like it's
I gave
probably
the
shot.
example. Let's go back and watch it. Let's see. It's right here. This guy right here. Dude, what a great dude. I didn't even try to do that. Guys. It just landed that way. This deputy right here. This guy, he needs a city award for attempting to do this. This could have easily killed him. W cop. Because that was absolutely a police cruiser. Yep.
Alright, just sideswiped another car. I'm not sure if that was a cruiser. Still southbound. High rate is... Higher to speed.
Take a little bit of water. You're gonna stop us? They call FD. What happened? I don't know.
Wait. Oh, the car's on fire! Yo, this dude literally stole a car Grand Theft Auto style and drove it till it caught on fire.
Yeah, that's 51.
Trying to get you an angle? Yeah, so I don't know what he's doing in his pants. Something in his hand, isn't it?
I got fleeing charges. Come off Fort Harrison. You guys got fleeing charges and all that too? Fleeing, we got 2 carjackings. Yeah. Okay.
3 Golf Boulevard.
The dolphin's gonna get you, man. Bro, there's sharks in there. He's out of touch.
Oh, wait, did Cool Breezy...
Alright, we got a boat coming from the south. Okay. Right underneath.
Did Cool Breezy join the membership? I didn't get a notification for that. Wonder why. Yo, W Cool Breezy, if you joined the membership just now, it didn't give me a notification. I got one for Tanya. Why didn't it give me one for you? It's jacked up stuff, man. Let me tell you what. W Cool Breezy. W channel members, by the way. And if you're not a channel member, don't feel bad if you're not, okay? Like, there's nothing like, other than like the exclusive emotes and early access to certain videos, there's not really much else. But I do, like, being a channel member really does help out a lot, guys. W channel members. And just showing up and leaving comments and stuff, that also helps. Like, I get it whenever you broke. I get it. Trust me. So don't feel like you have to do it, but I absolutely appreciate y'all. Hardcore.
Beat me.
Yeah, that's 51. Yeah, where are you?
We got a boat coming. How do you like that angle? That's a little washed out from the sun. Alright. Sun's on our back, but I think if you bring me around to the east.
So keep an eye on him.
He must be a good swimmer.
Hey, homie. I'm gonna drag you up on that boat anyway.
You know what's kind of funny? If these guys actually weren't stupid, if you float in the water, if you know how to like make yourself float in the water, you could backpedal all the way to the other shoreline. Straight up. Like, it's actually not even that hard to do. But you got to be able to, you have to really trust yourself on like how well you can relax in the water to make yourself buoyant. It's not even that difficult to do. You don't have to force swim to the other side. You could, like, he probably would have made it to the other side by now. He'd be on the other shoreline running away. But because these guys are just stupid, like, I can't do it. I'm not very buoyant in the water at all, right? I sink like a damn stone. But, like, there are people that can do it. Is it over a $40 bag of weed? Is it really? No way. Is this really over a $40 bag of weed?
I don't know. Jill.
Like, I know this all started from, like, a bad marijuana deal, right?
Keep going! Stop! Go! Now!
What are you doing? That's a...
Hey, bump it forward, bump it.
Yeah, bring it,
Bro, that dude gonna end up drowning in that water if they don't get to him fast enough. I do say rip bozo to that, but like...
Got it? Yep. You got something, you drop it! Get it more over Not worth it! Hey, you hear me?
Bro, I'm gonna say this, because I had one of these guys at my fire academy that looked almost identical to this guy. This guy's entire aura says, I will scream at you for dropping a pencil. And you know what? Every job needs another person just like him. You would be surprised how many people would get their ass in gear at a job like this if we had more people like him. He screams drill sergeant.
Drop it! Get it more over Not worth it! Hey, you hear me? All right, you guys good?
And you know what's really cool about the guy that I'm talking about? Outside of doing the drills that we did at the academy, he was the coolest guy you'd ever meet. I kid you not. He was so fucking cool. He was so cool, bro.
Make sure his hands don't pop back up.
He's got his right hand down by his side.
Watch your crossing when you come.
Not sure if he was trying to pull up his pants or if he was trying to reach for something. He definitely had something white
What is
in his hand
that?
there for a moment. I think he still has it in his left hand.
What is that? There's like something white there, right? You see that? What's he doing? Bro, he's high. Yo, the first thing he does, grabs him by his chin. The same guy, too. The same guy. The same guy. The same guy I was just talking about. Oh, wait, no, it's the other dude. It's the other dude.
All right, Marine units have got him on the boat. They're going 10-15.
Bro, you know what really sucks about this is you know that deck is super slick. You know that whoever made this boat did it with the sole purpose of making it as slippery as possible, it feels like.
Units have got him on the boat.
You hear the shoes sliding? You hear that? Nobody can get a grip on anything, bro!
Just angle the jet wash from the engine a little bit.
Yep.
Sheriff's office has been chasing this guy. We just arrested him. Like, this is happening on the radio right now. He carjacked 3 cars.
Just imagine this schizo go and run somebody over. That's somebody's grandfather. That's somebody's great-grandfather. You know what I'm saying? He's just out chilling. You get a phone call from your family members. You get a phone call from your local police station saying your grandfather, your great-grandfather got ran over. Now you got to go to the hospital and deal with all that stress. Nah, bro. Put that dude in jail. Bro, how much y'all want to make a bet he's going to get like a slap on the wrist? He's going to be out like the next day or something.
I'm assuming
Watch, he's going to post bail. Watch.
The guy who hit you because he's driving erratically, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they tasing him. They tasing him. They tasing him. I hear the taser. Zappy zap. Yo! They tasing that butt. They tasing him right on his booty hole.
Put it behind. I don't know how they're going to work jurisdiction right now, but
oh, dude,
we got him. So,
God. Let him go to his back. Let him go to his back.
Oh.
Yeah, he's fighting with him.
Let him go to his back. Let him go to his back.
Yeah, he's fighting with him.
Dude, even after all of this dude's still resisting.
2 more people jump on board.
I told my girlfriend, I just lucky he didn't hit us right head on. He glanced, and you can see what he did. Took this off.
He's done, bro. He's done.
Yo, these police officers need awards for doing this. Like they do. Like W cops.
Done, dude?
Yes.
Yo, W cops. You know what my #1 indicator is for this? Whenever I heard the helicopter team that were part of the police saying that they need to get this guy, that's a red flag. And I mean, it's not a red flag. That's a green flag. I'm so used to saying red flag. I don't really get green flags. Whenever I worked at the fire station, that's what I heard over radio. Whenever I'd hear we got to knock this back, bro, my ass, immediate clinch. I was like, you want me to knock that fire back? I got you, big dog. Bro, I'd be up at that bitch in less than a minute when we get to scene. I kid you not, bro. They did not fuck around with me. Dude, whenever I got on scene, bro, I was at the fire. They'd blink and I was already there. I heard knock it back and I'm like, you want it gone? And they like, knock it back. And I'm like, all right, I got you. That's whenever I hear you got to stop this. All right, I got you. I got you. Oh, that brought me back. Hearing them say that, dude. Bro, that brought me back.
Yeah, he carjacked about 3 cars. He's in the water right now. We just scooped
so
him
there
out.
was another. Oh no, he tried to carjack that one Mustang, the Corvette, right?
Good. Recover. Great form. All right. And that is good.
I'm surprised he didn't ram that Corvette owner and try to take the car.
60, we're 10-15.
I thought to myself, don't even attempt to chase him because you're not going to catch this guy.
No.
He was flying.
Yeah, he was.
I thought, let's him come back. Nice people too.
With how many near misses this guy had to pedestrians?
He's got it.
He hit so many cars too.
Give me the freaking keys. There, got it.
Yo, it's that guy. It's that guy I was telling you about. Give me the freaking keys.
Dude, he's got it. Give me the freaking key.
He must have gotten the keys somehow. He must have got the keys in his hand somehow. Yo, he got the key. He got the key from him. Look, they trying to pry his hand open. He got the key. He got the key.
Dude, he's got it. Give me the freaking key.
What a defiant little shit. Yo.
And Eagle Radio, just to make sure we've got EMS 51 for signal.
He's going to be getting a lot of charges.
Yay.
Yeah, but are they going to stick? That's the question. How many of these are going to stick? Busted. Yo, W Midwest Safety, by the way.
Great job. Thanks. Good job by you guys, too.
The suspect, identified as Kenneth Lunford, also known as Keiki, was transported to St. Petersburg General for medical treatment. According to the incident report, Kenneth vomited several times while waiting.
Yeah, you know why? You know why he vomited? Because I guarantee you somebody on that detail, that police, was probably EMT certified and they gave him activated charcoal. So he vomited all that shit up. Guarantee you that's what happened. I would bet money on it. Someone gave him activated charcoal that was part of that police team that probably has an EMT pack in the back of his car, and he sat there and vomited that stuff up. That stuff sucks, bro. It's worse than Ipecac. They used to use Ipecac whenever you would eat drugs like that, but now they use activated charcoal and it clumps together, bro. It coming back up. I heard that it's like daggers in your throat the whole way up.
For EMS and admitted to swallowing Dilaudid, a painkiller that is multiple times stronger than morphine. While undergoing treatment, deputies searched his hotel room, which he checked into using his real name, and discovered 393 grams of marijuana, 213 grams of THC oil.
Damn, wait, how much is that? How much is 393 grams of marijuana? The AI says that 331 grams of marijuana, which carries an estimated retail value of $2,000 to $3,500. How much is 213 grams of THC wax / oil? $12,000. What? Between $4,260 and $12,000. What else is there? There's more.
And 78 grams.
78 grams of an
unknown white powdery substance, which later tested negative for controlled substances.
What the hell is that? Wonder what the hell what is that? They don't even know what it is. Is this like a new drug that's going to come out or something?
393 grams of marijuana, 213.
Is it like sugar that he puts in the marijuana so that way people get addicted to it?
Grams of THC oil and 78 grams of an unknown white powdery.
Yo, like what could that be? It's not a drug. Whatever it is, they tested it. It's not a drug. You know what that looks like? That looks just like the stuff that, hold on, wait a minute. That looks just like the stuff that comes inside of the flower packets. Like whenever you get a bouquet of flowers, right, from like a Walmart or a Target or a Kroger, you get that white stuff that comes inside of a flower pack that's usually tied around the stems of the flowers. That's what that stuff looks like. It looks kind of like powder, right? That's what that looks like. Do you think maybe he was attempting to grow it or something? Or maybe to keep it fresh with that?
Substance, which later tested negative for controlled substances, suggesting that the powder was likely baking soda, frequently used as a look-alike in illicit drug transactions. Kenneth's bond was set at $10,000, and he was charged with 2 counts of carjacking, attempted carjacking, felony fleeing and eluding, resisting an officer.
Bro, watch all that stuff gonna get dropped.
With violence, robbery by sudden snatching, leaving the scene of a crash involving injuries, as well as battery on a law enforcement officer, and 29 separate traffic violations.
Holy!
Including DUI and leaving the scene of a crash. He originally pleaded not guilty, but later entered a plea agreement where he pleaded guilty to most of the felony charges in exchange for the state dropping several misdemeanor charges.
What? Dude, what? What? That doesn't make any sense. Man, you know this guy is stupid. He pled guilty to the felony charges so that way the misdemeanors would get dropped. You dumb as hell, bro. What you mean? You want to plead not guilty to the felonies so that way the misdemeanor sticks, right? What? Am I? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's backwards, right? It's not just me that thinks that. This guy dumb as hell. But I don't know how the misdemeanors add up wherever this is at, but like, isn't it like a 3-strike system where like 3 misdemeanors lead to a felony? I mean, 27 like traffic violations. That's really not, this is just, I don't know. Wasn't even big time. It's just part of the deal. If you got to trial, you get more time.
And the felony charge of battery on a law enforcement.
I guess that makes sense because he pled guilty, he would get less of a sentence, right?
Officer. He received the maximum penalty of 14 years for carjacking.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. He put that bitch in jail for 14 years. Get fucked, loser. That's what I like to see. Yes, sir. Oh.
Attempted carjacking and fleeing and eluding. He also received 5 years for resisting an officer with violence.
Oh my God. Are these consecutive charges? Dude, this guy's not getting out of jail.
Violence, robbery by sudden snatching, and leaving the scene of a crash involving injury. He was also ordered to pay almost $20,000 in restitution, and his driver's license was suspended. He is currently serving his time at Florida State in restitution.
So it looks like for all of that, he's only going to do 14 years, which which is good, but like each one of these should be a consecutive sentence. This dude should be in jail for, it's 28. That is 6, bring up the 1, that is 5. That's 56. 56, and that's 66. And then, so a total of 71 years if you did this consecutively, like different, right? Like if you did 14 plus 14 plus 14 plus 14 plus 5, 5, 5. That's how long he should be serving. Not just 14, because these are all different charges, right? That he got found guilty on.
The scene of a crash involving injury. He was also ordered to pay almost $20,000 in restitution, and his driver's license was suspended. He is currently serving his time at Florida State.
Oh, he did it in Florida, bro. You fucked up. You did it in one of the red districts. You fucked up, bro. You should have drove to a blue district and surrendered. That's what you should have done. You fucked up, man. You fucked up.
Prison and is expected to be released in 2036.
Oh my God. 2036, bro. Yo, that was a really good video. That was really good. W Midwest Safety, bro. Midwest Safety and Code Blue Cam have been slapping out some bangers recently. W. All right, guys, unfortunately, that's the stream, and I'm also late again. But that's okay. I had a lot of fun, guys. I had a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun. It's always fun chilling with y'all, dude. Like, and I'm not just saying that to say it like at the end of every stream or anything. Like, I love y'all, dude. Y'all are so fun to be around. And don't feel like y'all have to, like, because I noticed that it was, I think it was Cool Breezy earlier, was like, you know, a little head buddy with like the Gideon stuff. I get it. Like, I get it. That's why I took the time to explain my point of view, and eventually you kind of came around. But if you had not come around, I wouldn't have cared. Like, I would have just been like, all right, let's just agree to disagree. You know what? It is what it is. We're not going to agree with everything. Like, don't feel like y'all have to agree with me all the time, by the way. Y'all don't have to. This isn't like as long as you're not just being an ass like some of these people that come in and start calling everybody names, calling me names when we don't agree on something. Yo, man, like, we can have disagreements, but that's okay, you know? That is what it is. I mean, I'm sorry, but not everybody thinks the same. That's just how it is. You can agree with 90% of the things that are going on, but you're gonna have that 10%. It is what it is, you know? But W chat, man. W chat, W Cool Breezy, by the way. Like, W Cool Breezy for you know, standing up. You know, that's what's up. And that goes for anybody else that's done it in the time that they've been here, yo. Like, maybe I didn't see it, and somebody yesterday that was in the big chat said that I didn't really chat with them in the big chat. Sometimes it just doesn't update. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. YouTube has been fucking with me. Like, I don't know what's going on with it, bro. I can't even see likes anymore on my side. I can't see likes. I can't see anything. They changed around the dashboard and everything. And between that and just general like not being able to sleep, I've been just getting pounded. I've been getting pounded harder than I ran. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hit the bed early tonight, bro. I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna start cleaning up. I think I got the kitchen, and once I'm done cleaning the kitchen, I'm probably gonna chill and play some Assassin's Creed Black Flag until like 9, and then I'm just gonna call the night at that point. I'm gonna get off Black Flag. I'm just gonna put my head on a pillow and I'm gonna try and go to sleep. To try way I can wake up nice and refreshed tomorrow morning. But y'all stay safe out there. Enjoy the rest of y'all's Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you know, y'all aren't sticking around crazy people. It kind of affects your mental, you know what I'm saying? Try to put a smile on someone's face. You might change their whole life or their whole day. You never know. W chat, W channel members, W people that are leaving comments. Make sure y'all are hyping too. W hypers. I'm sorry I haven't really responded to any of the comments. I'm sorry. I've just been getting absolutely clapped outside of the streams, right? So like between the 5 days a week where I've got to like literally sit here and edit until 5 and then check emails and make sure all the stuff is done outside of the stuff. And it's a lot, but it's fine. It's no big deal because I like doing it. It's just, you know, like I look down and it's like 2 p.m. and then I like go to do work more. And then I look down and it's like 6:30 at night. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay. I guess that happened, you know? And I'm not like, oh, you're complaining. No, I'm just saying how it is. You know, they say when you enjoy doing something, time flies. So I guess I must be enjoying it, right? And I am. So W chat, W chitter chatters. Oh, think you could check out my edits. I get it. BBL Dank. I will be happy to check out your information or like your channel. I think you said it's TikTok. Well, wait till tomorrow, big dog. I'll be back on. I'm live every day at the same time. Wait till tomorrow or the next time you're able to check out the stream. It's just that I'm like kind of pressed for time this weekend, bro. I am. But I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, bright and early, same time, same place. Please stay safe out there, stay friendly, stay away from crazy people, and enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Peace! And God bless America. And thank y'all for being here, by the way. Y'all are all awesome.
Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, oh. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find